Coming to you live here. Our captains tonight will be Chris Myers, Kenyon Phelps, Spencer McCouche, and Wiley Susquich, the 4 of the 6. Only 4 are allowed to go on the field. That's a national rule. And Soddy Daisy has their captains over here ready to walk out at any time. Looks like they're going to line them up down here about the 30-yard line. Yeah, they're going to not be on the 50. They're going to be at the 30 because the band is on the field right now. Gotcha. The rest of the Bears are in the end zone, dressed out in white helmets or white tops, black pants. Soddy Daisy is in all blue. Pants, shirts, and helmets. As waiting for the officials to give the word to send them out there. I'm not sure what the holdup is right now, but we'll find out. Our coin toss brought to you by Cleveland Fasteners and Supply for all those nuts and bolts you can't find anywhere else. And if they ain't got it, then you don't need it. Located right there on Starview Drive, right behind Bradley. You could throw a rocket hitter from Bradley Central High School there.
I'm not going to tell you what I used to do right over there behind. I'll tell you, there's a hole in the gate back there where we used to skip school back in the day, 15, 16 years ago. I don't know if Coach Thompson's over here sitting beside us. I don't know if he's ever snuck through that gate before and skipped school. No. He's not telling any tales.
He's perfectly innocent, Snow White innocent there with Coach Thompson. He's their stat man, great stat man for the football team there, and also one of the assistant coaches, the pitching coach, I guess you could say. And we could get a preseason outlook on the Bradley Bear pitching team. And also, something else we need to talk about, we hadn't talked about, the new baseball field house.
Yeah.
It's way under construction now. It's going to be complete, I think, in January, they're saying, maybe like that. And it's going to be much larger, and it's got all new facilities with showers and restrooms and lockers and everything for the Bears, which they need for a long time.
Well, that thing's been there for what, almost 20 years, right at almost 20 years or something like that?
Maybe longer than that.
Oh, longer than that. Oh, wow.
Got state-of-the-art wiring with fiber cable and all that stuff there, so hopefully we'll get to broadcast some games for baseball this year. But fish are going out to the center of the field now. As we said, the coin toss will be brought to you by Cleveland Fashion and Supply. The band strikes up some pregame music. Here come the Bear captains. After the Owls, they'll send number 0, Anthony Lott, number 67, Logan Ketchings, number 38, Sean Collison, and number 12, Tucker Ross, who's one of the quarterbacks. They have 2 quarterbacks that they interchange and use. Here come the Bears running through the big banner for the cheerleaders. And they're set on the sidelines. We'll just keep an eye now on the officials as they introduce themselves. These will be a Chattanooga group of officials. And he'll let Bradley make the call to the visiting team. And if I win the toss, I'm going to take the deferment and take the ball and start of the 3rd quarter.
Is that right? That's what you would do?
Toss.
I'm sorry.
It's been won by the Bears. And they will defer, just like we thought.
Look at you.
Wow. See, I know all about this football game.
To me, though, I would just take the ball. I mean, I just think you want to set the tone and score quick, but hey, whatever.
Soddy be kicking left to right, which is north to south. And here come the Trojans through their formation by the band. And let's take a quick 30-second break and come back to the kickoff here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 as we wrap up our pregame program brought to you by Cleveland Ford on Friday night. Back in 30 seconds, more live coverage.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Back here at Soddy Daisy High School, the band has cleared the field, getting ready for the kickoff now. And by the way, this is one of those football fields that the track, they got a beautiful 8-lane track, that artificial turf track, that red color, that it's regulation size. And Bradley only has a 6-lane track. We can't even have a track meet at Bradley because it's only 6 lanes. And hopefully down the road somewhere, we'll get that updated. The Bears are about ready to take the field. And we'll see who's going to drop back deep for the Trojans of Soddy Daisy. Our 1st quarter brought to you by Cleveland Ford. Cleveland Ford, one of our great sponsors, and Timmy Lynn loves Cleveland Ford.
Oh, absolutely.
Tell him what he did last week.
Yeah, so Coach Lynn, I think they had 1 staff member and two students at the pep rally in the morning. Channel 3 and Mix 104.1 was there, and Cleveland Ford was there. They had them lined up for a field goal to try to make a kick to get some money. 2 of the students knuckleballed it right underneath the field goal post, and Coach Timmy Lynn, I'm not sure if he's left-footed, but he lined up left-footed, and he drilled that thing right down the middle and won $2,000. So good for him.
Yes. He's probably on the beach somewhere. Back deep, Logan Alexander, number 10, a senior running back, defensive back. And also back deep is number 40. That is Dallas Meneely, not Mutneely, but Meneely. He's a senior running back and defensive back. Noah Canals will kick off with the Bears from the right hash mark at the 40-yard line. And we're just about underway here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and we can join by Mix 104.1 as well for tonight's broadcast. As Cleveland and Walker are both off. Tennessee football tomorrow, Georgia football tomorrow, Titans football Sunday, Falcons football Monday. We got it all covered for you. High school, college, and the pros. And speaking of left footers, there's your left-footed kicker right there. Noah Canales approaching the ball now. And here comes his kick. And we are underway. A high spinner is going to be taken at about the 11 or 12 to the 15, to the 20, to the and boy, is that Wiley Suskis? That is Wiley Suskis, number 22, making the first tackle of the game at the 23-yard line. Be a 1st and 10 for the Trojans at that point.
Well, he immediately wanted to make his presence known, and he did a good job going down his lane making the tackle.
He's edging his way closer and closer to the all-time careers tackle mark for Bradley Central High School. And boy, that's saying a lot there. We are live on Mix 104.1. We appreciate the note there.
Here we go. Let's see if Soddy's O-line can stop this D-line of Bradley. That's going to be a key for Soddy.
They'll line up with triple receivers to the left side, single man out right. Back to pass, and he'll throw it and stop. Immediately hit for a loss by number 6. That's Jaden Gray for the Bears, I believe. And he'll have a nice 4-yard loss tacked on there. Yep, number 6, Jaden Gray, a junior running back, defensive back. And he sniffed that. The pass out in the flat was complete. I'm not sure who caught that, but number 4 caught that. That's Aiden Hollis, a wide receiver D-back.
Teams seem like they've been doing that a lot recently, trying to get quick passes, slow down the Bradley's pass rush.
They'll flip the field trips on the right side this time. Quarterback back looking out in the flat again, the same kind of play. He's got 2 Bears on him, and he will get away from one, but not the second. To be brought down by Wiley Suskowitz again, along with help from Tay Lindsay for the Bears. They will gain maybe 3 of the 4 yards back they lost, so it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Trojans at that point. And the quarterback now, Tucker Ross, number 12 is the quarterback. He was sending his trips out to the left side again. They just flipping the receivers each time. Now working from the near hash mark. He's back looking to his left. He's under pressure. Oh, he got away from AJ there. He's going to run himself, and he'll get to there's a flag down right at the point of tackle, maybe a horse collar tackle.
Yeah, well, I think they threw the flag before he made the tackle, so I think it might be a holding on Soddy Daisy here.
He's shy of the first down by about 5 yards, about 4, let's make it. And the official's looking over, getting the call is holding on the Trojans, so the decline. So on 4th and 4, the Bears hopefully will get it back on a punt. And we'll just see. I believe Trey Davis, number 19, should be the punter. It's 4th and 4. Is it not?
It is.
Yeah. And they're lined up like they're going to go for it. They're probably going to shift into pump, I'm guessing. You're going to go 4th and 4 on your own 30-yard line?
Bradley's got to be this one right here. Don't jump off sides. They try to go hard count.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what you're going to try to do. Yep. He just dropped back and quick kicked it. Going to hit and roll dead at the Bradley 38-yard line where the Bears take over 1st and 10 at that point. Let's make it to 37 or so. Let's take a quick 30. We'll be back in a half minute with the first play of the game for the Bears.
It's back. Toyota Cleveland's 10th annual Trunk or Treat. Join us Saturday, October 25th from 6 to 8 p.m. for a safe, family-friendly night of spooky fun. Candy-filled trunks, costumes, games, and plenty of treats, all absolutely free for the community. Don't miss the fun. Bring the whole family out for the 10th annual Trunk or Treat at Toyota Cleveland. That's Saturday, October 25th from 6 to 8 p.m. Toyota Cleveland, exit 20 off I-75, where the treats are waiting.
Here come the Bears with Braden Carroll at quarterback. Trip to the right side for the Bears. Same formation as Soddy had. Now their band strikes up. Carroll's pass will be complete outside to Brady Lewis. He's going to have to the 40 to the 45 and a good 9-yard gain to be second down and short on the pass to Brady Lewis. Braden, right time, he's seen interference in the way. He held up.
Yep, that's right.
And let the defenders go through and then threw it to open Brady Lewis.
Absolutely.
McCouche out wide right this time. Out wide left is Javon James for the Bears. Under center this time. They'll snap it quickly to Phelps. He's got the first down up to midfield and down to the 49-yard line where a 1st and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland forward.
I do look for Bradley to try to throw the ball a little bit more tonight. I know they want to try to get Braden's arm loose. He didn't throw much last week against Cleveland, so this is a good opportunity for him to kind of let it loose, but also not abandon the running game.
Bears twins either side now. Phelps in the backfield with Carroll. Back to the shotgun now. Take the snap. Drop it back to pass. Look to his right. He's going to roll out wide open field to the 50, 45, 40, 35. A little stutter step, and he's going to be brought down at the 35, where the Bears have another first down after a 14-yard gain. Well, make it 15 down to the 34-yard. A 15-yard gain for Braden Carroll, the Bear quarterback.
Well, we know what a threat he is to run. That's another good thing that you have with Braden is he's got good legs and he can move the football. And
he's fast. Bradley trips to the right side. And he dropped the snap, but he's going to roll out the right and throws it out. That's going to be tipped and nearly intercepted. I think they're going to give Reggie Hubbard credit for catching that.
Wow.
Yep, he did catch it. We're going to lose 2 yards on the play, but boy, that was close to being intercepted.
Yeah, he had Brady Lewis open down here at the first down marker. You think he just missed him. Yeah. But when that's a bad snap, it kind of throws off the rhythm a little bit.
So 2nd and 12 for the Bears, back at the Soddy 37 now here in the first quarter. No score at 9 minutes to go in the first quarter of play on the ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And Mix went up for another snap. He dropped it. A little bubble screen across to McCouche. He gets free. One guy 35 to the 30, on down to the 25 to the 20. And he's going to be hauled down maybe at the 18 or 19. 1st and 10 for the Bears. He gets thrown back, but he's down inside the 20. I believe they're going to spot him at the 19. It will be a 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland forward. Good to see the Bears come out moving the chains.
Absolutely. That's a good job by McCouche by keeping his legs moving. He gained probably 5-6 yards just by good effort.
Yeah, he sure did. Ball placed down exactly the 19-yard line. Bradley will send twins to the left side, single man right. Lists McCouche on the far side. Phelps in the backfield behind Carroll. Phelps hit the middle. He's going to be down the 20, the 15, on down to about the 13. A good gain of about 6 yards or so. We'll let him spot the ball right at the 13. Let's give him 7 yards, I believe. Yep. Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Bears at the Soddy 13-yard line here in the first quarter play. Bears will be off next week. We'll have to find something to do.
We might go watch somebody.
I believe my wife's got something in mind already. Carroll back.
Oh, he got him.
Pass. Oh, wide open. Touchdown, Bears. McCouche on a beautiful play call. I don't know what happened to the defender, but he was wide open for the score at 7:51 here in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, that was awesome. He just, the corner just bit on the underneath route, and Spencer was able to sneak right by him, left wide open in the corner of the end zone. It's also a good throw there by Braden.
Yes, it was. Noah Canals for the extra point attempt, and as always, being held by Tucker Cook, one of the quarterbacks. In that case, have a bobble. You got a guy who knows how to handle
Absolutely.
the ball. The snap, the place down, the kick, it is up. And it is good. That's 26 in a row without a miss this season for Noah Canales. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead at 7:51 in the first quarter play. Let's take a quick 30 here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games supplied by Wholesale Supply Group, and return with the Bradley Central kickoff in just 1/2 minute.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony, and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campus in Cleveland. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
Give a shout out to our friend back in the studio, Ephraim Kyle, who does a remarkable job for us, has for 2 or 3 years now, working the boards, putting us on the air. Without him, you ain't going to hear anything.
That's right.
So we're on Mix 104.1 tonight, as well as ESPN Cleveland 101.3, which is our home station for Bradley Central football. Canales has teed it up. He is ready to kick it off for the second time. Here's a kick. Not as high. It's going to be taken after a bounce. Ooh, at the 5 to the 10. And hello. And he is smothered over there on the far side, about the 15-yard line or so, by a host of Bears on the cover that time. I'm not sure who all was over there. It looks like Wiley Suskowitz, of course, was there.
Yeah, it is a little bit hard for us to see. We're kind of way up here. If you know Soddy Daisy, these bleachers are really high up.
Caden Cantrell also on the tackle. Yeah.
kind of hard to see. So
we're a long way from the field. So the first attempt for the Trojans trails 7-0 to the Bears here in the early going. 7:45 in the first quarter play. They'll have the ball just outside their 15-yard line. They'll spread them out again. Everybody runs a spread out of the shotgun. And there's over his head completely back to the end zone. He is going to be hit.
It's a safety.
That's a safety for the Bears.
All right.
As he got a bad snap way over his head. There's no way to recover from that. So the Bears will get a safety, and I'm not sure who gets credit for it. There's A.J. back there for one. And also number 22, Wally Suskowitz, and A.J. Yeah. So the Bears will take a 9-0 lead, and they will receive the ball because on a safety, you have the free kick from the 20. You can either tee it up or you can hold it. Okay. Have a holder hold it, or you can punt it.
So you can put a ball on a tee in high school?
Yes.
Okay, I did not know that.
Well, I don't think you put the tee. I think you can have a holder.
A holder, I got you.
With no tee, but most people just punt it anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't think Reggie's going to be close enough to return that. He's going to have to move up.
Yeah.
Let's see, kick about 60 yards. He's way back at his 20, which is 60 yards away.
You know, he I guess he's got a gift for the football, understanding which way it's going to bounce. I know he told you at school one day.
Yeah.
He's like, he said, I guess he told you, he said, Coach, you're like, hey, I can read which way it's going to bounce. He's about the only kid I know that could do that because that ball can just bounce anywhere.
First time that happened, he just hovers over it. It just scares you to death.
It does.
Get away. 9-0 Bears after the touchdown, the extra point, and now a 2-point safety. Oh, and that was not credited to our defense. That was credited to a bad snap completely over the head of the kicker. Kicking off is going to be number 40. It'll be the 49, like it's 49. Callum Williams, a senior kicker, 49 on the kickoff here. We've got, here's a high spinner going to be taken by Reggie. Nope, it's going to be taken by McCooch. That's a 20 to the 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And he's going to trip and fall out of bounds about the Soddy 43, and there's a flag on the play away from the ball, way away from the ball. And they're pointing at a couple players wasn't even involved in the tackle. I'm not sure who this will be on here. On the far side, it actually was on the left side, and an official call. It's personal foul on the Bears.
Yeah, you can't have that. I'm sure Coach Floyd's going to be pretty upset about that. And the ball's away from the field, like you're 30, 40 yards away from the play. Yeah. Just let the guy go. There's no reason to even tempt yourself to make a block and get called for holding.
So wipe out the big gainer, but they'll mark it off from the 42 where the penalty flag was thrown back to the Bear 47, where the Bears have it 1st and 10 at that point, leading 9-0 at 7:32 in the opening quarter of play here from Soddy Daisy High School. Bears set. Another snap, pass, Carroll. He'll pick it up and run, and that's going to throw it to a guy. It's incomplete, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. Gets knocked down by number 54, then he hips him back up. That's Emery King, a sophomore. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. But that was we got a problem with the snap right now.
Yeah, I think both teams are struggling getting the ball in the right spot, especially with the center. But I'm sure Brett's over there having a heart attack. You never want your quarterback throwing across the field like that. And luckily it wasn't picked off, but I'm sure they'll clean that up.
A lot of blue jerseys over there, and only one, but it fell to the ground incomplete anyway. Bears will send twins out right side. I'd say Phelps will run this one. Yep, Phelps will take the hand off. He'll hit the middle for a couple of yards. That's about it. It's going to be 3rd down about 8 after a gain of 2 up to the Bear 49-yard line. They lead it 9-0 here on ESPN Cleveland and Mix 104.1. Next week, we mentioned Cleveland will be home. I'll find my cheat sheet. We'll give you that schedule again here for you in a minute. Bears looking to the sidelines. Brett Stanford signaling the offensive play for the Bears on 2nd and 8. No, it's 3rd. It's 3rd down. 6 are wrong over there. Yep. We had an incomplete pass. Now they've changed it. 3rd down. Carroll, another. He drops it again.
Yeah, I think he just dropped that one.
Yep. And he will take off and run it. He's the 50 to the 45 to the 40 to the 35 and down to the 32. He'll have the 1st down with plenty to spare after a gain from the 47 to the 32. That's 18 and 3. 21-yard gain for a scrambling Braden Carroll. There's a dimension that he adds. It's a busted play totally there.
It's definitely a weapon. And, you know, we've talked about the past couple of weeks of Bradley's defensive line forcing quarterbacks to move. if you got a quarterback that can move, sometimes that just works out well for you. And I know Soddy's D-line got after him, but good job on Braden getting some yards there.
I'm not sure if Braden's taking his eye off the snap or what, but he's dropped several. This time a good snap. Phelps will hit in the middle, go out wide right to the 20, down to the 15, and breaks free. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. He's going to take it down to, they're going to mark him out where? The 6. Mark him out at the 6 will be a first and goal for the Bears in the Kia of Cleveland drive zone.
All right. Looks like 53, Timmy Gay is going to have to come off the field. His helmet came off, so he has to sit out for one play.
Yep. So first and go with the Bears, and they'll move the ball down to the 5-yard line. First and go at the 5 for the Bears on that great run, that time by Kenyon Phelps.
Daniel Ellis in for Timmy Gay there.
Daniel Ellis, okay. Give a shout to Daniel. Another bad snap behind Carroll. He'll pick it up. He's going to run for his life again. Throws it. It's going to be intercepted. That's a touchdown. He's going to take it all the way. Number 15, I believe. Bad decision by Carroll that time. That's number 15. That is Luke Dodd. Right in his hands for an easy score, about, 80 yards or so?
Yeah, and that's one of those things with rhythm with the snap, dropping the snap, and him trying to force the ball, throw it across the field a little bit, and you just can't do that. Kid from Soddy caught it and ran it 80-something yards for a touchdown. There is a flag, but I believe it's going to be
I believe it's on the Bears.
Yeah, pushing the bag or something.
Yeah, I believe that's what it'll be marked off on the ensuing kickoff. Here comes the official to make the call. Well, he's going to ask the head coach. That's Jared Hensley. I mean, not Jared Hensley. Josh Owensby. Okay, yeah, they're going to do it on the kickoff. Here comes the call, though. It's going to be a personal foul, I believe. So, personal foul on the Bears. Yep. So a poor snap again.
Yeah.
It's about 6 already led to Carroll scrambling this time, and he threw the ball away.
And some of those he dropped. Some of them hit him right in the hands. I think he's just taking his eye off the ball when it's thrown back there to him.
Whatever it is, got to get it figured out quick. 9-6 our score. The PAT attempt coming up. That kick is up and good. But number 49, that is Callum Williams. Let's take a quick timeout at 5:47 in the first. For now, Bears 9, Soddy Daisy 7. Back with a Trojan kickoff in just 30 seconds.
Is your home too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter? At Central Heat and Air, your local HVAC experts, we've got you covered. Our top-notch technicians provide fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. From installation to maintenance, we handle it all. You'll never be left out in the cold or the heat. Call Central Heat and Air today at 423-478-7778. That's 423-478-7778. Or visit us online at docsair.com. That's DOCSAIR.com. Central Heat and Air, your healthy home company.
Right now, we still have a Trojan down after the snap. It looks like a big lineman there in the middle. And the Bears will be assessed a penalty on the kickoff because it was a personal foul during the return for the touchdown. And now he's up. That's going to be number 65 for the Trojans. That is Cash Cochran, a freshman linebacker, defensive line. And he's walking off under his own power. That's good to see there. I'd like to remind you about the Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care for all your orthopedic needs, Wojtek.com. Also, Dale's Heating and Air. Just call Dales.com. Chick-fil-A located on Key Street and Paul Huff. Download the Chick-fil-A app today. Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Headquarters in Southeast Tennessee, I-75 at exit 20. And the Jersey College School of Nursing. Your nursing career starts here, jerseycollege.edu. Bears going to receive now after giving 6 points to the Trojans.
They're going to be kicking off from the 50 for that penalty.
Yeah.
So, and this kid can kick it too, so look for this thing to land close to the end zone, if not a couple yards outside of it.
Back deep for the Bears, McCouche, Hubbard, and Peyton Parker Price for Bradley Central. I believe so. Yeah, number 4, that's Peyton Parker Price. Triple P, they call him.
Triple P.
One of those Lake Forest kids.
That's right. Go Bruins.
Kicking off is going to be Callum Williams. Here is his kick. It is a line drive. It's returnable. Peyton Parker has it to 7, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. One wide. He is fast to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, and pushed out about the 34-yard line. A nice return from about the 7-yard line for the youngster. That's Peyton Parker Price, and he is a junior running back, defensive back. So the Bears take over after giving up the easy pick 6 for the touchdown. 9-7. Bears on top now. Did they make? I didn't even look. They make the extra point. They didn't.
I think
it was no good.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
Coach Thompson here says it was no good.
want to give a shout out real quick to one of my former coaches who's listening right now, Coach Ford. Pops is what we call him. Linebacker coach here at Bradley for a long time. Hope you're doing well, man. Love you.
He's a former Bear. The Bears will go again. Let's see if we can get a clean snap here and hold on to it. Good snap. Hand off to Phelps. He'll have nothing. Maybe a yard. Nope. I don't think he got the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Second down, a loss of 1. Second 11 coming up after the loss of 1. Bears at their 34. They placed the ball down. 33. We're at 5:22 in the first quarter play with the clock running. 9-7 Bears. Twins either side this time. Carroll back looking. Across the middle is going to be complete to Reggie Hubbard and close to a first, but not hardly. He'll gain from the 34 to the 41, 7-yard gain. It'll be third down, about 3 to go for the Bears.
We also got Devontae McMillan starting at right guard for injured Zach Denton tonight.
Okay. Reggie Hubbard out on the inside of McCouche on the right side. Phelps on the right hip of Carroll. They'll go to Phelps. He'll hit the middle. He'll out of the first. Nearly broke that one. Boy, I don't know. They're going to go. It's going to be a bad spot here. I thought he's throwing that. He's going to be short by a yard. 4th and 1.
I think we're going to go for it here.
I would. Bears with the ball. They're 43, leading at 9-7.
Here comes that package we love, Gary.
The heavy.
Big 13 A.J. Westfield, Caden Cantrell, and Zane McIntosh in.
Yep. And I'm sure every coach on our schedule has seen this exact formation. And look at the tight formation for the defense.
Oh,
bad snap, and it's going to not get it. And there's a flag. There's a flag. Let's see what the flag's about, though. We did not get the first. We lost yardage.
Waving it off.
Wave it off. No flag, so Soddy will take over right to the Bears gamble.
He must have meant to drop the beanbag instead of the flag. Yeah, I can't have this, man. Penalty or turnovers, bad snaps. That's what keeps teams like this in ball games, and we've seen it all year. And let's see if this defense can rebound.
I don't understand what's going on with the snaps. First and 10 for the Trojans at the Bear 43-yard line now. Let's see if the defense can hold up because they've not been scored on in a while. But right now, Soddy with tremendous field position. The Bear 43, first down and 10, and the Bears lead at 9-7 at 4 minutes to go here in the opening period. A high snap over their quarterback. He's going to back chase it and run for his life. He'll throw it down the field. Incomplete. Boy, he got lucky there. He was going to go down, and he got it off just the last second before Wiley Susquich planted him. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, that was a good job by their little quarterback getting that ball away. It looked like he was going to throw it out of bounds, but he actually tried to throw it to a receiver.
Yep.
If he didn't do that, that was going to be a big loss for Soddy Daisy.
Tucker Ross, the quarterback we're talking about, he is a senior, also plays defensive back. That touchdown returns by Luke Dodd on the interception for the Trojans. They'll send Twins right, Twins left, and keep one runner in the backfield with Alexander. The snap this time is a good one. He will keep it himself. He'll go to the right. He's going to have 5, 6 yards, 7, 8 yards. He's going to have close to a first. Down about the Bear 35. It's going to be short by a couple of yards, maybe the 36. That's going to be the 12th carry by Tucker Ross. He'll have 7, 3rd and 3 coming up.
Yeah, they definitely watch film. They watch film from that Cleveland game. Cleveland had success with the read option there with the quarterback, and that's exactly what they just did.
Give him 8 on the play, 3rd down and 2. And they're certainly in 4-down territory, I think, for the Trojans. They're set, trying to get the Bears to jump. They flinched but didn't cross into neutral territory there. Ross set now, changing plays at the line of scrimmage. Here come the Bears in mass, and they'll hit Ross and a big sack. That's going to be Zane McIntosh. Just throws him to the ground. He'll lose back to the 40-yard line. That's going to be a 5-yard gain, 4th and 7 coming up now for the Trojans.
That was a great call by Coach Brad Benefield. They showed the blitz late. They didn't show it at first, and they timed it just perfectly.
4th down and 7. The Trojans will go for it, apparently, at the Bear 40-yard line. Clock running at 3:22 in the period now. You're listening to ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1. Walker Valley Cleveland with the Knights off. Mix TV game being broadcast from East Town with Ooltewah at East Town tonight. And a big rivalry match for those two teams. East Town will be heavily favored to win that game. Trojans break huddle. Twins either side on 4th down. Here's a quick kick punt. Ooh. And again, nobody back to return it. It'll hit and kick back for the Bears. back to about the 14 where the Bears defense has held.
Yeah.
And we'll take over first 10 to 14-yard line. Let's see if the offense can get on track and make something happen here. We're going to keep it here, not take a break here between kicks. Next week, the Bears will be off.
What are you going to do next Friday, Gary?
Call my wife and ask her. Okay.
Oh, goodness. We look forward to these ball games and calling these games. It is a little bummer that we don't get to call the games, but we'll find something to do.
Cleveland hosts Bearden next week, and Walker Valley will be at Lenore City. You can hear those games on Oldies 99.1 for Walker Valley and Mix 104.1 for Cleveland.
Rhythm. We've got to get some good rhythm right here.
Yeah. Bears at their 13-yard line, first and 10. They lead 9-7. Clock's at 2:16. And now the official stepping in, and the head official over here on the sidelines talking to Coach Hornsby. Not really sure what that was all about. And they've stopped the clock to determine something. They're going to back Bradley up in the 13. Is there a flag on the play?
I didn't see one. I don't know if he's got a question about the time on the clock or.
Clock's at 2:16. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they put 26 seconds back. It's 2:42. That's what the holdup was. Didn't get the clock stopped. So the Bears first 10 at their 13. Carroll continues out of the shotgun. A good snap. Hands it to Phelps. He'll hit the middle. He'll be down to up to the 15 for a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Kenyon Phelps, a senior, came here from Alabama. Montgomery, Alabama. Came here 2 years ago when the family moved back into town.
Just to throw a little nugget in how strong this kid is. I know last year he was squatting over 300-something pounds as a running back, and he has got some strong legs.
He set the record for skill player, Damon said this year. He'll take it again and go to the middle. He'll have a couple more on the other side to the 17-yard line. It's going to be third down, about 6 to go now after a 2-yard gain for Phelps. Ball, placed down at the Bears 17 here at Soddy Daisy High School. On a beautiful night, man, you couldn't ask for better weather. Beautiful night for football. Here comes Peyton Parker Price into the game. Phelps will check out. Let's see if Bradley has what the alignment is here. Trips to the right side for the Bears. Soddy showing blitz. Carroll back, rolling to his right. Throws out in the flat. It's going to be complete, and he's got the first down. Out to the 30-yard line, the 25, let's call it. 25-yard line, first and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford. And was that McCouche over there or Reggie?
I believe it was Reggie.
Yep, number 5, Reggie Hubbard on the reception. And a first and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford for the Bears at their 25, a minute and a half down the period. Bears up 9-7.
Brady sure can get rid of that ball quick. I mean, it's just a flick of the wrist, and that thing's flying through the air.
He's got a strong arm. He looks to the sideline. He has a play call. Signal in from the Bear bench. Bradley will have twins either side again. He'll take the snap. Plenty of time. Going deep down the field. Way down there. He's got Reggie Hubbard down there. It's going to be knocked away. Incomplete. Good defensive coverage that time for the Trojans. And a flag,
That's pass interference,
They might have got him.
Yeah, it was an underthrown ball, so Reggie tried to work back to the ball. The corner just kind of ran right into him as he tried to work back.
Pass interference call. You're correct. That'll be a first and 10 for the Bears after they mark off the penalty from the 25. Yep, it looked like pretty good coverage. It was good coverage, but a little too good maybe, I guess.
I don't know. I know in college they've dealt with this quite a bit. You almost want to tell your quarterback that you want to underthrow it now instead of overthrow it, so it gives your receiver an opportunity to work back. If you work back, it causes that corner to run right into you and get a penalty. First and 10
for the Bears and Cleveland Ford at the Bear 40-yard line now. They're getting out from under the shadow of their own goalpost. Carroll. No, that's going to be Brady Lewis. He's going to have 5. He's got 6, 7, 8, 9 yards up across the 45 to about the 48. Give him 8 yards. Second down and 2 coming up. That was Brady Lewis. And he's turned into a pretty strong running back.
Absolutely. He's a big body. I think he's 6'4", 6'5". Pretty big kid.
225.
Wow.
And just a junior, folks. Just a junior. Bears quick in line. Empty backfield for Carroll. Snap is low. He bobbles it again. He'll pick it up this time and take off running. He's got an open field, though. The 45, the 50. Cross midfield. It's going to be complete to Hubbard again. To the 40, to the 35. He breaks free. He's to the 30-yard line. He's to the 25, and he will be ridden down at 19 or so on a great recovery again. From the 48 to the 19. What's that? 19 yards?
That's not a bad snap. He just dropped it. I think he's done that a couple times. I think he's getting a little too happy.
Wow. So first attempt for the Bears and Cleveland Ford at the 19-yard line in Trojan territory. Carroll, this time we'll hand it to Lewis. But before he can do it, that's the end of the first quarter. So after one on our Cleveland Ford first quarter, it's the Bears 9. And driving first and 10 on the 19 when we return. It's 9-6 the Bears by 3 points when we return. On ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1, where games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 60.
This is John Davis, the trading man at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. Is your old car really scary? Are you frightened about how much you owe? Don't be afraid. We'll take any trade. Let your scary old car rust in peace. Kia Cleveland will pay you up to $7,000 over Kelley Blue Book market value for your current vehicle, running or not. That's right, up to $7,000 for any trade in any condition, and we'll buy your car for cash, even if you don't buy a car from us. Are you haunted by bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our lenders will say yes to you and yes to your situation. Don't be frightened by how much you owe on your old car. At Kia of Cleveland, we can get you out. Come see me, John Davis, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where trading your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Negative trade equity financed in new loan, subject to lender approval. Expires month end.
KiaofCleveland.com.
Back here at Soddy Daisy High School, the Bears first 10, the Trojan 19. The Bears up 9-6 as begin the second quarter play, and that is brought to you by USS, your waterproofing and foundation experts, USSTN.com. Bears have given up the one touchdown on the pick six, which was how long was that touchdown interception return? 85 yards. And here comes Reggie Hubbard going to the left side. He'll break free. He's down. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. He is down, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
They marked him. One called him short. One called a touchdown.
Holy smoke. He's at the 1 yard line after an 18-yard gain. First and goal for Bears at the 1. They had first and goal before and lost the ball on the pick six.
That's right. Quick stats for you in the first quarter. Bradley, 21 plays for 172 yards, 10 first downs for Bradley. Soddy, 0 first downs, 7 plays for -6 yards. Shout out to Tanner, our stat man over here, doing a heck of a job.
Coach Tanner Thompson, we appreciate him. First and go for the Bears. They put it down at the 2 yard. They backed him up to the 3, looks like now. Where's it at?
Oh, wow.
Yep, they backed it up from the 1 to the 3. Man,
I thought he got in.
I did too.
Let alone the 3. Oh, we did score. He's kicking an extra point.
Well, they didn't put it on the scoreboard, didn't signal a touchdown. One guy did, then the other one said no. So it is a Tennessee Valley Raji touchdown, and the extra point added on. So now it's 16-6. The Bears by 10. That caught us off guard there because we weren't sure that was even scored a touchdown, but the scoreboard is still behind. 11:49 to go. We'll take another quick 30 and be back with a Bradley kickoff in just 1.5 minutes.
Not all composite decking is the same. Enjoy life's beautiful moments on an equally beautiful composite deck. Envision's products feature deep, non-repeating grains and distinct colors throughout each pour, offering a truly unique appearance unlike anything else on the market. Learn more and find inspiration for your project at Cleveland Plywood. Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Getting ready for another Bear kickoff now. It's 16-9. That last run by Hubbard.
Oh, goodness.
It looked like one referee was signaling a touchdown. Then the other one said it's noise down. So then they looked it over and said, well, give him 6.
Yeah.
I guess.
Then they marked him at the 3, and we didn't know why, but it was for the extra point.
Yeah. So 16-9, Noah Canales makes his 27th consecutive successful extra point, and he'll come forward now with a kickoff. And let's see how deep he can kick it.
Oh, look at this. Onside kick.
And didn't go 10, did it?
Oh, man.
Oh, it did go 10 from the 40.
Yes, it did. Bradley's ball.
Our ball. It is I guess it's our ball, isn't it?
It is. It went 10 yards.
That was cut by Javon James, number 23. And, we're pulling everything out of the hat tonight.
That's right. Well, you go back and watch film, and a lot of times you look at their kickoff return. That's part of what you watch on film. And if they rush, that front line gets out of there fast, that's just a good opportunity to get an onside kick there.
Wow. Just like that, the Bear offense is back on the floor. Javon James on that recovery, by the way, for the Bears. Ball now at the Soddy 49-yard line. The Bears up 16-9, 11:49 in the half. Phelps in the backfield with Carroll. Trips to the right side. Carroll set. The snap. He's back. He's looking.
All kinds of time.
He's going across the middle. It's going to be intercepted. Overthrown. Intercepted by number 15 again. The same guy running the pick six back. He's got him another one. He's going to go to the 40 to 35. Be pushed out of bounds about the 37. Oh, me oh my.
Yeah, he had all kinds of time to throw there. He just overshot him, and the kid picked it off and ran it back to the 40. So
Luke Dodd.
Soddy Daisy said, "Joke's on you." Yep. Onside kick. We'll get it right back.
Yeah, first play after the onside kick that the Bears recovered. So they're down to the Bradley 37-yard line. And again, great field position. But we stopped them the last time.
Absolutely.
Let's see if the Bear defense can do it again.
Let's see if Big 13 can get him one here.
11:37 to go in the half. Bears up 16-6. Ross on handoff, and there is big Zane McIntosh with a first hit. Give him a yard.
That was perfect.
And it's going to be 2nd and 9, and that was number 9 on the carry that time.
Yeah, he just got a down block. Zane did. He's basically, when you get down block and you squeeze, you push that tackle all the way down, and then you get flat down the line of scrimmage to make the tackle. Good job, Zane.
2nd and 9 after the gain to the Bradley 36. Defense trying to stiffen up here. Recover the turnover it's the second pick of the night for the Trojans off of Braden Carroll.
False start.
And false start. That'll back them up 5. Boy, flags everywhere there. Banana pudding, they call it. 5-yard mark off to make it 2nd down and 14. Move the ball back. Coach Jones was saying that's on the Bears, and Soddy's at the Bears. And
no, that's on them.
No matter what they say, the referee in the striped shirt is going to mark it off against the Trojans.
Yeah. They all they did was shift, and when they shift, that right tackle jumped.
41-yard line now where the ball is spotted. 2nd down and 14 to go for the Trojans. Trailing about 10, 16-6 at 10:56 in the half now. Coming up halftime, we have our Southland Finance halftime show. Look at some other scores of interest. We don't have much going on in middle school since it was a fall break for our middle schools. But we will talk about the stats, and we will give you scores of interest. Trojans ready. Ross back to pass, looking and he's down.
Sir.
Sack. Who is that? 26. And it's going to be Anthony Perez with a huge loss back to the 47. So call it now 3rd down and about 20 to go. They've got to get down to the 17-yard line. Yes, 27-yard, excuse me.
Well, I'll tell you, our defense has done their part all year. And they play with tenacity, and they'll get after your quarterback, and that's exactly what they did. What Joe Cannon call them, the black hole?
The black hole defense. He coined that phrase years ago. And they had negative yardage the first quarter.
Yes.
And they got negative yardage here in the second quarter, too. Well, it looks like a soft coverage over there on the far side. Back goes Ross to pass. He's undercover. Pressure. He's going to be hit. And going to be sacked. Oh, he got it off at the last second. It's going to be complete for a short gain, but he took a pounding.
My goodness. These guys are absolutely getting after it.
Zane McIntosh, and they go back and help him up. That's good sportsmanship.
Hey, man, I knocked you down real hard. Let me help you up here. Do it again.
4th and 5 after about a 6-yard gain, I believe it was. Ball placed down at the Bear 43, and this will be 4th down, and they trail 16-6 at 9:40. They're going to go for it. They've been quick kicking on the punts, and the quarterback, Tucker Ross, is the quick kicker. And he's alone in the backfield. Well, they may go for this. I don't know. And here's a time call by someone.
Soddy.
Timeout, Soddy Daisy. Let's take one with from Milligan Vane here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 at 9:26 in the first half. 16-6. Bears lead the Trojans on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1. Back in 1 minute.
Check out the spooky savings this October at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and 0% or $5,000 cash back on 2025 Pathfinders and Muranos. Want to trade in your old car? Nissan is giving up to $5,000 over book value when you trade, and they'll buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Shop in person on exit 20 off of I-75 or visit cleveland-nissan.com. Payments are per month for 75 months. Does not include tax, tag, title, or dealer doc fee. Must finance through the dealer subject to credit approval and pick from new dealer stock.
For decades, Cleveland Utilities has been your trusted partner in providing reliable utility services to the community, consistently delivering quality and care. Now, that same dedicated team is bringing cutting-edge fiber internet to the area. Enjoy fast, dependable connectivity backed by the local company you already know and trust. By choosing Cleveland Utilities Fiber, you're choosing superior internet. Check availability or sign up today at fiber.clevelandutilities.com or call 423-472-4521.
Here we go, 4th down and 16 to go from the Bear 43. And they line up in traditional pump formation and nearly had that one blocked. But here's the kick to be taken on the run by the Bears, 16 to the 20 to the 25. And he fumbles the ball away, and the Trojans have it.
Jeez Louise, guys.
36. That's Spencer McCouche. Got hit behind and just reached around, looked like he slapped the ball out of his hand, so the Trojans will take over after the third Bear turnover of the half. My, oh my, oh my. And our defense, give them credit, they're keeping us in this game.
Absolutely.
They're going to put the ball down at the 36-yard line where the Trojans will have a great field position. Again, Bear defense is not giving up, though.
Yeah, Coach Floyd's not very happy over there.
I would not want to be in the dressing room at halftime. 1st and 10 at 9:16 and a half. 16-6 our score. Bears on top by 10. Snap to Ross, high snap. He'll pull it down and he'll try to go wide left and he'll go for nothing. It's going to be Anthony Perez, the first to hit him, along with help from Reggie Hubbard and Spencer McCouche. Let's give him 2 yards just inside the 35, looks like. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Trojans at that point. Bears probably going to need a week off. I think they're going to have some turnover practice.
Yep. Well, they had a pretty good week, I believe what Coach Floyd said.
Yeah, he said it's real good.
Coach Massagill said so.
Yeah. Yeah, I interviewed Damon Tuesday morning after practice, and he said they had a great practice. So the Trojans will send two men out wide right, 1 left. Ross back, looking to his right, rolling, throw it out in the flat. It's going to be complete.
Did he catch that?
If he does a great catch, let's see what I believe it's incomplete. Yep, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. 10 out there for number 9. That is Elijah Waters, who caught one of their earlier passes. Right now, the Trojans are negative yardage here in the first half on offense. So on 3rd down and 8 for the Bear 34. Clock stopped at 8:28 with the incompletion. Same for Mason. Bears jump to get back. Soddy pointing like, hey, no flag on them. And now the official calls timeout,
I believe, Soddy.
Yep, another timeout for the Trojans. Their 2nd of the game. We'll keep it right here this time. Talk about some of our great sponsors. Of course, I'd like to remind you about Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. The drive into fall event has been extended at Crown Chrysler CDJR in Cleveland. Shop over 275 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $15,000 off MSRP. Or you can get financing as low as 0% for up to 72 months. Get model year closeout savings on the 2025 because we're going to the 2026 model soon. That's the Ram 1500 Laramie, up $15,000 off the MSRP there. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Yeah, well, if you ever want to be a nurse, go to Jersey College School of Nursing. Your nursing career starts here. Visit jerseycollege.edu. Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your Jeep and Ram headquarters, located Southeast Tennessee at I-75 at exit 20. And Chick-fil-A, located on Keith Street and Paul Huff. Download the Chick-fil-A app today. Get all those points, and you can get all kinds of sandwiches with that. Dale's Heating and Air, just give them a call. Call Dale's and visit them at dales.com. Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, for all your orthopedic needs, visit voitic.com.
Trojans ready to go after they're using their 2nd time out. They have 1 remaining here in the half. Our 2nd quarter brought to you by USS here. And there's another flag. That's on the Trojans, a 5-yard illegal procedure call. And man, you come out of a timeout and get an illegal procedure call. That's
not good.
Our 2nd quarter brought to you by USS, your waterproofing and foundation experts. You can reach them at USSTN.com.
Well, this is what our defense wants. 3rd and long, right?
They're going to pin their ears back. Here they come. Here's that blitz. Oh, they're coming, and they're coming hard.
Oh, my goodness.
And they're chasing him. He's going to get it thrown away. I believe he's going to just throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th. Boy, he has ran for his life
I'm telling you.
night.
That has been the song all year long. Every quarterback we've played.
I don't know how he's fast.
Absolutely.
Going to be 4th down and 14 to go now. They've lost yardage every possession, I believe, in the game. We'll have an update at halftime. Our stats brought to you by Tanner Thompson. And Tanner Thompson, is it TannerThompson.com?
TannerThompson.com.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to sit with us anymore.
Well, we'll ask him to be on the air, but I don't think he's going to cooperate.
Well, they've got 13 plays for -5, and they're only down 10, so that tells you turnovers will keep other teams in the ball game.
Bears with 3 the first half. Goes with Ross, a quick kick on the punt. It's going to hit, and it's going to be picked up by Reggie at the inside the 15, about the 13, and moves it forward to the 18, where the Bears take over 1st down and 10. And they need a drive, a good, clean drive here as we get toward the middle of the first half. 8:19 to go. Bears up 16-6 with the basketball. First 10 at their 18, I believe it will be.
Well, we just need to run the football. We got to get back to our bread and butter and our identity. And I know they wanted to give Braden an opportunity to throw the football, but that's not what we're good at. We're good at running the football, letting those O linemen eat, and I expect them to do that here.
And we'll see how they come out here with Phelps in the backfield with Carroll. They will send twin receivers out to the left, one to the right. And the Bears are set. Snap to Carroll, hands it to Phelps. He'll hit the middle. He'll gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's got 20 to 25 to the 28. He's going to be short by about 1 yard. Looks like 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 for the Bears, I believe. Unpile them. See, they're going to put the ball down at the 28-yard line. So give him about 9 yards. 2nd down and 1 coming up for the Bears. Need a nice, long, sustained, clean drive.
Get that clock down. Go up a couple scores at half.
Clock is up down to 7:50 to go here in the half now. Carroll set. Passing the flat's going to be complete. He'll have the 1st down and then some up to about the 34 after it crosses the 30-yard line. Be a 1st and 10 for the Bears. And Cleveland Ford, their coach saw something right there at the end. He was screaming at his defenders. A little too late. The Bears will move the sticks. Ball's placed down at the 33. 1st 10 Bears.
Bradley going a little hurry up here.
Yep, sure are. Carroll going to keep it himself. A little lob pass across the middle. Incomplete. Not sure what that was. That was a design play, it looked like. It's going to be 2nd and 10, though. The ball thrown out of bounds. That was McCouche over there, but it was sort of almost like a basketball shot when he threw the ball.
Yeah, he just kind of scrambled a little bit, but he kind of tippy-toed to the left and was thinking about running it. He was like, no, I'm going to throw it. And he just tossed it up there and went right out of bounds.
Bears 2nd and 10 now after 33 and a half or so. Clock stopped at 7:21. 16-6 Bears, in case we haven't given the score late. In empty backfield now. Man in motion. And they will hand it to Reggie, trying to go out wide right. He's to the 30. Tippy toes up to the 35, to the 40, to the 45. There's a flag on the Bears. That's going to be coming back, I believe.
Yeah.
He gets all the way to the 48.
They got holding on one of our wide receivers down here.
Maybe Brady Lewis. Coach is pointing back for Soddy. Said, take the penalty. Back him up. It is personal foul. Personal foul on the
hurdle.
Yeah, hurdle probably. You can't do that.
It's a nice hurdle, though.
Guy, if he's not down on the ground in all fours, it's legal in high school. In college, it's legal, whatever. Takes back the days of Rue
Golston.
Rue Golston had that beautiful game against Cleveland where he leaped over a guy who was standing up.
ESPN game.
Yeah. But it was beautiful, but it was a penalty.
Yeah.
It's a safety thing there. 15-yard mark up against the Bears, moves the ball back to the Bradley 29, where we'll repeat 2nd down. And let's see, 2nd down and 10 to go again now. The original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 for the Bears. After that big gainer was offset by the penalty. We've not had a lot of penalties.
No, we're shooting ourselves in the foot right now.
With turnovers.
Turnovers and penalties. I mean, not a lot of penalties, but timely penalties, right, where they occurred at times you don't want them to. So
Bears looking at the sidelines, taking a long look over there. Clock's at 7 minutes and running here in the first half. Bears up 16-6 by 10. And they will have the ball coming out start of the 3rd. Carroll with Phelps in its backfield. No, it's Brady Lewis in the backfield. Snap to Carroll. He's looking left, throwing deep down the field. He's got a guy out. Oh, he's wide open. Touchdown for the Bears. Touchdown. And I believe it's number 23.
It is.
Javon James. And that is a 71-yard catch and run for a touchdown for the Bears in Tennessee Valley Raji. Wow. And you could see that one coming.
Yeah, it's a beautiful throw. He got separated from the corner over there, and he just caught it and ran right on in.
Our extra point attempt brought to you by Independent Installation Services, your spray foam experts. Reach them at 423-716-3762. That's 423-716-3762. That's Independent Installation Services, hoping for us to see the third consecutive night, be 28 in a row. As here comes the interceptor guy walking off.
Yeah,
he's injured.
15.
He's the one that had both picks. Luke Dodd. Noah Canales trying for the extra point out of the hold by Tucker Cook. Fisher steps up until the injured player walks off field very slowly. I don't know if that's going to keep him out of the game or not. Now they'll start to play again at 6:33 and a half. The snap placed down. That kick is up. And it is good once again. 6:33. Bears 23. Trojans 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds with another Bear kickoff here on ESPN Cleveland 1013 and Mix 1041.
The drive in the fall event has been extended at Crown City JR Cleveland. Shop over 275 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $15,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0% for up to 72 months. Get model year closeout savings on a new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie. Up to $15,000 off MSRP. Crown City JR, the better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
With approved credit, $1,389 per thousand. Finance on select models. Stock 402474.
Back deep for the Trojans to receive the kickoff is number 10 in the middle. That is Logan Alexander. Number 17 on the far side, Aiden Lane, a sophomore. Well, he's going to be up short. And also number 40, which is Dallas Manili. As Noah Canales, we last time kicked off, onside kick, we covered.
Yeah.
First play, we lose the ball on the fumble.
I guarantee that front line for Soddy is not going to take off early this time.
That's good scouting right there to see something like it. Here's the kick. It is a long, high spinner to the 9, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. In heavy traffic, he's going to be brought down. It looks like number 20, the first hit him, Andrew Carroll, I believe, for the Bears. Also in there helping us, number 31, Porter Gruber. And the Trojans will take over first and 10 at their 30. Right on the 30, I believe, or 31.
Well, here comes the black hole again.
31 yards, yeah. 6:25 to go. The Bears up now 23-6 after that beautiful 71-yard catch and run to Javon James from Braden Carroll. That'll offset one of the picks.
Yeah.
But you know he hates that. And time's going to be called. This will be the final timeout. And they're going to give it to him. Trying to get an extra player in there. 67 was late getting on the field. They were only 10 men, so they're going to burn their third timeout of the half at 6:25 to go. And let's take one with him for Milligan, Maine. Back in 60 seconds. Mix 1041 and ESPN Cleveland 1013.
Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix is a family-owned business and has been serving Cleveland for 40 years. They work with customers large and small. Call Bradley Concrete at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
From the job site to the showroom, Wholesale Supply has the top brands you trust at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 75 years of service, no one supports contractors and communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
The Billy Haney Meat Company has been serving this community for 56 years, locally owned and operated and open to the public. Feel free to call or just walk in to get all of your bulk food needs with no membership required. Keep your chest freezers stocked with frozen and fresh hamburger patties and frozen chicken of all types. The Billy Haney Meat Company literally has it all. Those square pizzas we all loved in school, they have those too. And they keep a large supply of your favorite candy and chips. Call the Billy Haney Meat Company at 336-2468 or visit them at 2154 Old Charleston Road.
Hand off to the running back. He'll go wide right. This will be number 10, Logan Alexander. He'll gain a yard to the 32. Second and 9 coming up. Tackle that time by Zane McIntosh. Wiley Suskowitz. Goodness gracious. Jeremiah Brown in on the play as well as Spencer McCouch for the Bears. Second and 9 after the gain of 1, 6:03 in the half. Bears up 23-6. here in Soddy Daisy. We'll take the week off next week and close out the season with 2 games, one at Maryville on the 24th, 2 weeks from tonight. Then the following week on a Thursday, the 30th, that will be at Bearden. Ross back under pressure. He's going to step up and has a room to run a little bit. He'll step out of bounds about the 35. Boy, AJ escorted him all the way over to the bench.
It's a hard body to slow down. You get going at speed. You can't stop on a dime like that.
Glad he didn't bump him.
I know.
That'd been a penalty there. Give him a gain to the 36, 4-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 to go at that point in their end of the field at the 36.
Well, they're 0 for 4 on 3rd downs tonight, so let's get 0 for 5.
Defense has been stellar tonight for the Bears. The only score they have is on a pick 6 of 85 yards by Luke Dodd, who left the game, hobbled out of the game, and he's being attended to by their trainer down there. I see now on the training table.
We got to watch the ball here. They could go hard count.
And Ross back to pass across middle is going to be complete, and he will have the first down by 1 yard, looks like. That's number 5. Number 9, that's Elijah Waters. That's his favorite receiver. So it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Trojans at their 41.
That's their first down and a half.
At 5:34.
At 5:34 in the 2nd quarter.
That shows you how tough the Bear defense has been.
Absolutely.
Wow. Didn't know that. They'll send twins out left. Single man right. That's Waters out to the right. He's the go-to guy for them receiving-wise anyway. Ross back. He'll roll to his left, looking, reversing.
My goodness.
And sack. Oh, that's
intentional grounding. That should be intentional grounding. He's in the pocket.
Yep.
Where's the flag?
Come on. Well, no call made.
There wasn't nobody over there.
No, you're right. He was in the pocket. Well, Bradley doesn't seem to be too disturbed by it. No, Coach Floyd is not out there complaining. 2nd down 10 coming up anyway with, I guess, what you'll call an incomplete pass.
Yeah,
AJ
our buddy told us they had 10 over there in the area, so that might be why they didn't throw it.
Oh, okay. And hand off the running back. He'll hit the middle and have a yard or two maybe. Brought down by Wiley Suskowitz along with number 20. That is Andrew Carroll. And the running back that time, who gets up slowly after taking a beating, is number 38. That is Sean Collison, a senior. Had to leave it at 3rd down and 9 after a short gain, just about 3rd and 9 and a half to go. They've got to get across midfield to the Bear 49 for a first, so here we go on 3rd and 9. That's a long one. Back goes Ross, quick pass out in the flat. It's going to be complete. And
Good
he'll
tackle.
have a pass completion, but be short of the first down. He's brought down by the Bears number 8. That is J.J. Johnson.
Shout out J.J.
Yeah.
Little brother's on our little cricket team, and
yeah,
his mama loves seeing him out here playing on Friday nights.
J.J. 4th down and a long 3 right now for the Trojans at their 48. Clock at 4:02 and running. They've got nothing to lose, so they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And here again could be a hard count.
Sure.
So you better watch out. And you get the snap off. Ross back, running for his life again, just throws it away. Incomplete. The Bears will take over at the Trojan 48-yard line as A.J. Westfield.
Yeah, I don't understand going for it there. I mean, you're on your side of the field. I get it, like you have nothing to lose, but it's still a ball game. It's not a blowout yet. It's just 23-6, and Bradley's offense has struggled at times, and I'm a little surprised they went for it there. Now you get Bradley short field position with 3 minutes and 43 seconds left in the half. See if they can make something happen and put on more points.
We've got all 3 timeouts remaining, too.
Absolutely.
We've not called a time. Soddy's burned all 3 of their timeouts here in the first half. Bears will split out twins either side again. Phelps and Carroll in the backfield. No, it's Brady Lewis in the backfield. Carroll back, looking all kind of time. Rose out, gives a little over the shoulder pitch to Brady Lewis. He's going to be down to the 45 and down to the 44. Be a gain of right at 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 coming up. That was a secondary. He looked.
Sure.
Nobody opened deep, so he went short.
That's right.
Checkoff, I'm trying to think.
From what I've noticed, he likes to throw on the move, I think. When you give him time in the pocket, he's more comfortable when he's moving around throwing the football.
2nd and 6 for the Bears now at the Trojan 44. Bradley pass out flat, complete to Brady. He'll be hit, and he will lose back to the 46. A couple of yards lost. It'll be third down and back to about 8 now to go for a first for the Bears. Bradley, no huddle, quickly to the line. Trips left side. Lewis remains in the backfield with Carroll. Got Javon James out wide to the right here. Carroll back looking left, pass out in the flat. It's going to be complete. Let's see how many yards he can get. He's going to be the 40. He's going to have the first down to the 35 and on to about the 33. And who was that caught that one there?
I believe that was Spencer McCooch. Let's see. I'm going to get the binocular. Yeah, it was.
Yep. Spencer McCooch, number 7 for the Bears, and a first and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford from the 46 to the 34. So a 12-yard gain, a nice gain. Clock's at 2:20 and running. Bradley does have all 3 timeouts remaining, as we said. Tennessee football tomorrow here on Mix 104.1. Hand off to Lewis. He'll hit the middle and gain 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5, 6 yards down across the 30 to the 29. Let's give him about 5, 2nd and 5 coming up. Bradley quick to the line. 2 minutes to go. Don't want to use their timeouts just yet.
You can hear Coach Floyd yelling from all the way up here.
His voice does carry. Pass in the flat's going to be complete and hit immediately. And nice tackle. That's Reggie Hubbard caught the ball. Bears will lose about 3 on the play.
Yeah, you want your wide receiver to stay on that block just a little bit longer.
Third down, about 7 to go. Ball back to the Trojan 31. We've got to get down to the inside, just inside the 20. Clock's at 1:20 and running. This is third down play. Obviously 4 down territory for the Bears here. But here's where they want to make it happen on third down. Carroll back looking. Pass out in the flat. It's going to be tipped away from Reggie Hubbard. Boy, that was close to interference. It's going to be 4th down. So what do you do here? Coach, you're at the 31.
Yeah, I think you go for it. I think it's just outside the range of our little kicker.
Yeah.
It's only 7 yards. I mean, I say only 7 yards, but when you got legs, when Braden can move around like he can, spread them out right here and see if he can pick it up with his legs.
1:13 to go in the half. Clock did stop at that incompletion. Bears up 23-6. 17-point lead for the Bears. 23-6. It'll have empty backfield. Trips left side. Carroll set.
Offsides.
Oh, they jump.
That'll make it a little bit easier, huh?
5-yard mark off against the Trojans.
Let's bring that heavy in right here, Coach.
Here they come. McIntosh, AJ, and looks like, is that
Caden Cantrell?
Caden Cantrell, yeah. Can't get much heavier than that, folks.
Got to get a good snap here, though.
Carroll, yeah. We messed this up last time. Carroll will take it. He'll hit the middle. He's got the first, and then more down to the 20, and he gets free from that. He's down to the 15. Still going, fighting and spinning loose.
It's called timeout here,
down about the 14, where your first 10 for the Bears. They'll stop the clock to move the sticks at 104, and Bears, yeah, they probably could use a timeout.
I think they called one. No, he must have went out of bounds. No, it stops for the chains move. I got you.
Yeah, clock's at 59 and running. Bradley with 3 timeouts in their hip pocket. First and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now they're going to call time. So they burned about 10 seconds off. They could have saved, but they'll take a break.
Yep.
And we'll take one along with them for Milligan Vane here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1, where all our games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 60 seconds.
Men, when it comes to your health, don't cut corners. At Tennessee Valley Urology Center, they do men's health the right way. They believe in evidence-based treatments, honest conversations, and care that's tailored to you, not cookie-cutter solution. Call or visit tnvalleyurology.com to book your appointment today.
Cleveland Tire Center for over 45 years with the best name in tires: Bridgestone, Firestone, Goodyear, and Michelin. Northley Highway, Cleveland. Cleveland Tire Center, where the name says it all.
Fall into family fun at the Cleveland YMCA on October 24th from 4 to 6 p.m. Experience the magic of the YMCA's Fall Festival and Trunk or Treat. Enjoy face painting, fall goodies, trunk or treating, and more. It's a perfect evening for creating lasting family memories. Best of all, there are no tricks, only treats. It's free for YMCA members and non-members. Grab your ghouls and goblins and join the festivities. Visit clevelandtnymca.org for all the details.
First and 10 for the Bears at the 14-yard line. Back goes Carroll, looking left, looking back across the middle. Pass is going to be incomplete. 10 for McCooch, second down and 10 coming up. They had triple coverage down there. McCooch had a shot. That'll stop the clock at 48.9. Bears still with 2 timeouts remaining. Quickly, no huddle. And no subs. It doesn't give the defense time to change. So Bears up 23-6 here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Empty backfield for Carroll. He'll take the snap, looking across the middle. He's going to step up on the quarterback draw. He's to the 10-yard line, trying to get a block, cuts back, and he's going to fall forward and out of bounds right at the. No, it says not out of bounds at 37.3. And the Bears will stop with 36.6 to go. This will be a third down and about 7 to go at the 11-yard line. Looks like they'll put him out.
Looks like he was trying to hit Caden right up the seam there. And I know they hit him a couple times last year with that play, but safety did a good job at coming over, and then Braden just took off after that.
Ball is right on the 10. It's going to be third down and 6, and the Bears will use another timeout. Coming up tomorrow, Tennessee football. And they got the pregame show at 1:30 on Mix 104.1. Kickoff at 4:15 against Arkansas in Knoxville from Rocky Top. Georgia football tomorrow. Pregame at 3:30. That is at Auburn.
Upset of the week.
7:30, and you said it. So run out and put all your money on Auburn tonight.
Put it on Auburn.
We'll have Titans football Sunday, 3 o'clock pregame, 4 o'clock kickoff with the Raiders in Las Vegas. Falcon football Monday, 7:15 against the Bills in Atlanta. It's one of the Monday night games. And also tonight on Mix TV, we have Ottawa at East Hamilton. So you got a lot of football to watch. Or you can watch it right here and listen on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 or Mix 104.1.
I believe we have 49 straight days of football.
Yeah, I heard that.
On every day for 49 days straight.
Bears on third down and 6. This is now within field goal territory if they don't get the first down here. Empty backfield for Carroll. Back, all kind of time across.
Got tipped at the line there.
Tipped down, so it's going to be fourth down. The Bears are probably going to send. Here comes the field goal team in for the Bears, and Noah Canales will come in, see if they can tack 3 more points on it with 33.5.
Let's get you one here, buddy.
In the first half. Tucker Cook to hold for the Bears.
Oh, Bradley tried to sneak one over there. They've got one over there at the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
McCouche, he steps off. Here comes the 11th player in. That's going to be number 4, looks like. Peyton Parker-Price. Canales is set now. Cook is set. He asked for the snap. It's a high snap. He'll bring it down, and the kick is going to be...
Looks good.
Good. It looked like a dying duck, but the 29th straight now for Canales.
Good for him.
At 29.9, 26-6. The Bears now by 20 points. And we'll keep it here. We're about to go to a halftime break in only 29 seconds now here in the first half. Bears on the off week next week. We'll rebound, come back, go to Maryville the week after week number 9, and then to Bearden on a Thursday, the 30th at Bearden to wrap up the regular season, and we're bound for the playoffs. It's a guarantee almost. There's very little way that Bears could not be in the playoffs now.
Right.
And they're still in hunt for 1, 2, or 3.
Absolutely. I think those
1, 2, 3, or 4. Right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but it's been a nice season for us so far compared to what happened last year with all the injuries, and it's good to see the football team back up like they should be
and pretty healthy. 3-7 last year after coming off a 13-1 season. Went to the state semifinals the year before in 23. This year 5-2 coming into the night's game, and this is game number 8. Here comes Canales with the kickoff. And he'll kick it high. He gets a lot of height at the 6, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. And he is smothered there at about the 21-yard line. And there's a flag. That's Andrew Carroll on the tackle, along with number 12, Caden Cantrell.
That might be a face mask.
And there was a pileup right there at the 22. Is that what he called?
Yeah.
Face mask on the Bears. That'll be a 15-yard mark-off. Move the ball to the 37 with 24.7 to go now in the first half of play with the Bears up 26-6.
I don't think Soddy's going to try to do much here. I wouldn't force it. You're already down 20, and I think they might just take a knee and get out of here.
It's just a 5-yard marker, so it's incidental face mask. That's a 27-yard line. Cleveland will be hosting Bearden next week. Bearden is winless. Cleveland's winless, so somebody's going to come away with the win.
Somebody's going to win. Yeah.
Walker Valley will be at Lenore City, who's just 1-6, so expect they should win big. That's a region game for them. It is for Cleveland as well. And now before the snap, clock is running, and they took a knee.
They took a knee, yeah.
You're right. You call this one right. They're going to take a knee and go to the dressing room and lick their wounds. They're down 26-6 by 20 points, 3 scores. As Coach Ormsby and his team are already walking off the field as the play clock's at 7 for Bradley Concrete Lamcon.
And Bradley gave them 6. I mean, it is what,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be, bashing Soddy here, but Bradley has shot themselves in the foot a couple times. And, it's one of those games like you play to the level of your competition. Not saying that Soddy's bad, but we know how dominant Bradley can be. And, with turnovers and drop snaps and things like that, you just kind of, keep them hanging around.
In spite of 3 turnovers.
Right.
20-point lead
Absolutely.
at halftime, and we'll have the ball when we come out at the start of the second half. We'll take a 2-minute timeout here at halftime, get ready for our Southland Finance halftime show. We'll look at the official stats when we return, and also look at some other scores of interest here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1. Back in 2.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Hometown service with a smile. If that's something you haven't experienced in a while, then maybe you should talk with the friendly staff at Joe Rogers Office Supply. With free delivery, no minimum order requirements, and a great selection of office supplies and office furnishings, they're sure to brighten your day. Visit or call today at 476-7527. That's Joe Rogers Office Supply for friendly hometown service with a smile.
Southern Heritage Bank has been serving Cleveland for 25 years and celebrates our past, present, and future. Have you visited our newest location at the Pi Center? The Pi Center, Partners in Industry and Education Innovation, is an impressive educational facility preparing students for the future, and we are happy to be part of it. But not only are we serving students, this Southern Heritage Bank location is here for our entire community. Stop by 2285 Parker Street Northeast to visit our full-service branch. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC.
Is your home leaking money through drafty walls and ceilings? For just $300, Independent Insulation Services will perform a complete air leakage test, identifying where energy and comfort is slipping away. We'll evaluate your home's performance and design a solution that fits your budget. A healthier, more energy-efficient home starts with the right test. Call today and schedule your home air leakage evaluation. 423-716-3762. Independent Insulation Services, your spray foam experts.
It's time for the Bradley Bears Halftime Report, brought to you by Southland Finance. Visit them on the web at southlandfinance.net.
Back here at Soddy Daisy, it is fall break for the Bears. The band is here. The pep band is here. We didn't bring the full band. A lot of the kids are out of town, but Soddy is on the field. This is the last day before they start their fall break on Monday. And they'll probably incorporate, Columbus Day, actually they'd have been off anyway. That's a federal holiday on Monday. But right now, let's take a look in our Southland Finance halftime show at the scores of interest we have from around the East, particularly. Not many reported yet on the Central Time Zone because they started at 8 o'clock there. But Jefferson County all over Daniel Boone, 35-8 at halftime in that game at Jefferson County. Pigeon Forge trying to get their first win, up 22-14 over Johnson County. They're 0-6 going into that game tonight. Sevier County defending 5A state champs. They lead Grace Christian Knoxville 14-7 in the second quarter. That game at Sevier County, who is unbeaten at 6-0. We have Tennessee High leading Morristown West 25-7. Some East Tennessee scores. Sweetwater all over Campbell County 20-0 in the second quarter. That game at Campbell County up in Jacksboro. Carnes leads Morristown East 24-0 from Carnes. McMinn Central up 27-0 over Sequoia at halftime there. McMinn Central 27, Sequoia 0. Sequoia winless again. They've been winless forever, it seems like. Kingston and Scott County. Scott at 3-0 in the first quarter play there. The last reported score we have. Brainerd trying to get their first win. They lead Chattanooga Central 20-6. That game being played at Brainerd. Eastham in our mixed TV game tonight. Eastham leads Ooltewah 14-0. That's at halftime. Surprisingly close score to me because Ooltewah 1-6, Eastham 6-1, and that is a region game for those two teams. South Pittsburgh leading Lookout Valley 7-0 in the first quarter play at Lookout Valley. Marion County over Grundy County 7-0. That's in the first. Marion 6-1 going in. Grundy County 7-0.
Allison Anderson.
We nothing report on East Ridge and Signal Mountain yet.
Soddy Daisy High School.
Of course, Bradley got 26-6. And let's see, Moore County leading Smith County 6-0. And last night it was Boyd Buchanan beating Silverdale Baptist 45-23. I believe it's the final in that game there. As you hear in the background, the Soddy Daisy Trojan Band with some help for some implementation there with sound to get that sound sounding good.
Oh, goodness gracious, you could feel that bass up here. Wow.
Might have some amplifiers down helping them out.
Yeah,
I believe they do. I see them now down there. We're at halftime. The Bears up 26-6. You're listening to ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and also the Mix 104.1 with Cleveland and Walker both off tonight. We're able to do a simulcast. Tomorrow, again, we'll repeat Tennessee football starting at 1:30 on the pregame show on Mix 104.1. Kickoff at 4:15. That's on the SEC network, I believe. That's against Arkansas from Knoxville. Georgia tomorrow. Pregame at 3:30 at Auburn. Kickoff at 7:30. Titans football Sunday, 3 o'clock pregame, 4 o'clock kickoff for the Titans against the Raiders in Las Vegas. Falcons are Monday night, one of the 2 Monday night games, 7:15 against the Bills. That's from Atlanta. Of course, tonight our mixed TV game at halftime is Udawal trailing Easttown 14-0 in that game from Easttown. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with the live stats here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and the Southland Finance halftime show.
Friday Night Lights, hometown pride and the determination that drives our teams forward. At Southland Finance, we know what it takes to compete because our own Brent Matthews and Mike Parker were high school athletes themselves. They understand the hard work, commitment, and teamwork that go into every practice and every game. That's why Southland Finance proudly supports our local football teams on and off the field. From kickoff to the final whistle, we're cheering right alongside you. Experience the Southland difference today.
Each morning I arrive while the world still sleeps, slicing fresh cuts of certified Angus beef.
Yeah, that's my food city butcher. I need your advice.
How about a gourmet burger with a little spice?
I'm hosting a cookout and it has to sizzle.
Try ribeyes with balsamic glaze, but just a drizzle.
Nobody does food
like Food City.
When competition is fierce, sports injuries happen, and Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics is here to help. Saturday sports clinics are available at our Chattanooga and Cleveland offices from August 23rd through November 8th for the treatment of non-emergency orthopedic injuries like sprains, strains, and fractures. Doors open at 9 a.m., no appointment needed to be seen by our highly trained physicians and clinical staff. Saturday sports clinic dates are subject to change. Check sportmed.com for the latest information. That's sportmed.com.
Langley Roofing is our skilled winning home team. From getting your emergency repair prioritized to a replacement you'll be proud of. Real craftsmanship, on time, in budget. Langley is a local family protecting our homes from the top down. Langley means safety, security, and savings. For roofing, gutters, and skylights. You'll see Langley's promises come to life on your home. And yeah, it's true. When you see a good roof, chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome back once again to our Southland Finance halftime show there at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road. Gary Omba and RC Talent come to you live from Soddy Daisy here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1, where our games are supplied to you all year long by Wholesale Supply Group. Let's go to the stats, and we have official stats. Mr. Tanner Thompson, and here to bring you those is RC Talent.
All right, our halftime stats are brought to you by Cleveland Business Services for all your tax, payroll, bookkeeping, and more. Call 423-86-TAXES. All right, for our rushing, we've got Kenyon Phelps, who's got 9 attempts for 54 yards. Braden Carroll has 4 attempts for 38 yards. Brady Lewis, 2 attempts for 13 yards. A.J. Bentley, 1 attempt for 12 yards. In our receiving, we got Brady Lewis has 3 receptions for 11 yards. Reggie Hubbard, 7 catches for 69 yards and a touchdown. Spencer McCooch, 3 receptions for 43 yards and a touchdown. Javon James has 1 reception for 71 yards for a touchdown. Passing, we've got Braden Carroll, who's 21 for 14. He's 14 for 21, 194 yards with 3 touchdowns with a long of 71 yards. Tackles, we got a plethora of Bradley Bears with solo tackles. Leading is Wally Suskowicz with 3 solos and 2 assists. We've also got Anthony Perez with 1 tackle and 1 assist, and Andrew Carroll has 2 tackles with 3 assists. For our first down, Bradley has 15 first downs to Soddy's 2 rushing yards. Bradley sitting at 16 attempts for 117 yards. Soddy just has 11 attempts for -5 yards. Pass yards, Bradley sitting at 194 yards with just Soddy Daisy only 15 yards through the air. Plays, Bradley sitting at 37 plays for 311 yards. Soddy Daisy, 21 plays for just 10 yards. Penalties, Bradley's got 5 penalties for 45 yards, and Soddy has 2 penalties for 10 yards. Possession time, Soddy's had the ball most of the half for 21 minutes and 43 seconds, just to Bradley's 8 minutes and 10 seconds. Bradley is 3 for 6 on third downs, and Soddy's just 1 for 6 on third downs. And that's brought to you by Cleveland Business Services. Again, for all your tax, payroll, bookkeeping, and more, call 423-86-TAXES.
Your score at halftime, 26-6. The Bears up by 20 points. That's the Soddy Daisy band doing a great job down there.
Absolutely.
Very impressive, Not that large a band.
But you can sure hear them for miles away, I think.
I tell you what. We'll take another time out here and come back with more live coverage on our Southland Finance Halftime Show, brought to you here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1. We'll return in just a couple of minutes.
You've been hurt. Maybe in a car wreck, a truck accident, or a motorcycle crash. Maybe you were in a job-related accident, the victim of nursing home neglect, or injured by a defective product. It doesn't matter how it happened. What matters is that you were hurt, and somebody needs to pay. When it matters, call the personal injury team at Logan Thompson and get the money you deserve. 423-476-2251. LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Ready to finish what you started and take your career to the next level? At Tennessee Wesleyan University in Athens, our degree completion programs are built for busy lives like yours. Whether you're balancing work, family, or both, our flexible online classes make it possible to earn your degree on your schedule. Choose from programs in business or nursing and join the TWU family, a community that's dedicated to your success with personalized support every step of the way. Take your next step today. Visit tnwesleyan.edu to learn more.
Need a new shop, garage, or other unique space? Explore post-frame building kits from Best Buy Metals. Best Buy Metals kits utilize steel trusses for the ultimate in strength and durability. When you need it to last, call Best Buy Metals. Stop by or visit bestbuymetalroof.com for your custom structure.
Hi, this is James with Cleveland Business Services. We're here standing by ready to help any local small businesses with a variety of needs. And we can handle just about any tax situation you find yourself with, whether it be business, personal, or a combination of both. Our personal tax returns start at $39. We can help you get filed using our app. We can schedule you an in-office appointment, or you can simply drop off your tax documents and be filed within 48 hours or less. Reasonable rates and a dedicated staff are just a few reasons why Cleveland Business Services is a great choice. Give us a call today at 423-86-TAXES. That's 423-868-2937.
This is Dr. Brian Beard with the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. My dad has been serving the Cleveland community for 50 years, and I'm coming up on 30. So 80 years of combined dental care for our friends and family in the town I grew up in. So what you get is 80 years of experience, and we do nothing the way we did 50, 30, or even 20 years ago. We are passionate about your dentistry and offering the latest and greatest dentistry has to offer. Give us a call at 476-6541.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Your local Allstate agent knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. By choosing a local Allstate agent, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Which means George Gray can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Contact George Gray, Allstate Insurance, today for a free quote.
Back here at Soddy Daisy High School, you listen to high school football brought to you by Wholesale Supply Group. 30 locations throughout the South, so see them if you have your own little project you need to do or your big project you need to do. We would normally have a middle school report, but since the middle schools are off this week with all the county schools, we did have a report that the volleyball team finished quite well for the girls' volleyball.
Yeah, they did. They finished well. I believe it was district. I think it's. I'm not real sure how that works, but They took East Hamilton. It's a 3-set. They took one, and it was a tough second set, and East Hamilton took that win. Shout out to my sister-in-law. She coaches at East Hamilton. I know they went up to state today and gave it the best they had. So, but our Lake Forest volleyball team, I'm telling you, from the beginning of where they started to now, I know they spent a lot of time in the classroom just trying to learn the game and stuff. Shout out to those girls and Coach Kevin Carroll and his assistant, Coach Carmen. They did a great job this season.
Well, we'd like to talk about something else. We don't have a middle school report. We do have something to report from the middle school. You go ahead and explain what's going on.
Yeah, so on November the 22nd, Lake Forest Middle School, the athletic department is going to host a 5K there at the school. We're going to mark it off, and we're going to run around the school there. And it's for the athletic department. It's a fundraiser for our athletic department. You get a T-shirt, you get snacks. If you sign up, it's $35. You can go to Lake Forest Athletics Facebook page and see there's a barcode. You can go on there and scan if you want to sign up. It's also going to be a fun run, so if you're a big, massive, fat guy like me and you don't feel like running and you just want to walk or something, this is a good opportunity to kind of get back to the program and get you a little walk in. And, it's the Saturday right before Thanksgiving break. So bring your kids, bring whoever. It's just going to be a fun time. And, it's going to be a good event for Lake Forest.
If you compete in that, don't have to compete, just participate. You can run off some of that weight you're going to put on for Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, if you come run, it's going to make you feel better.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? I just ran a 5K on Saturday morning. Thanksgiving's coming up. I can get after it with the turkey and ham.
Well, my wife and I both used to run an awful lot back when I was about 50 pounds lighter. And you have this runner's high, they call it. It truly is.
Absolutely.
It's the chemicals in your body that results, when you exert yourself and all that. And I was telling you here during our break there, I've ran 5Ks, I've ran 10Ks, I've ran half marathons, and actually ran one marathon in Alabama back, like I said, a few years ago. The Rocket City Marathon, they call it. A lot of people ran. It's basically a flat course, and I was told by Turner Jackson, who used to run a lot, that if you want to run a marathon, that's the one to prepare for and run, because it's basically flat there in Birmingham, in Huntsville. Rocket City Marathon, they call it. And I trained and trained and trained, and the longest run I ever made was 16 miles. And they say you have to run at least 20 miles to be ready for that. You need to run like the week before, run a 20-miler. And I never hit 20. And it's okay for a while. But was running on a Saturday morning, and we'd go by Waffle House or all these places cooking breakfast. Bacon, sausage, biscuits in the air. And I lost 8 pounds, which was about 10% of my weight at the time. They weighed us before and after, and they was doing some kind of study. But the problem was that morning, one of those cold fronts came through the morning of, or the night before. The low that morning was 9 degrees.
Oh, goodness.
With a brutal wind out of Canada. When they fired the gun at 9 o'clock, it's 13 degrees.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was all you could do to keep from freezing to death. And, of course, you're dressed for it. But still, when you sweat, it just sort of wick away from your body and just freeze like a snowball.
Yeah.
You had a cone head, we called it. But that was my only experience. I ran 2 marathons that day, my first and last.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
Anyway, that's my running story there. But, hey, that's a great cause there. Help out the athletic program. And, open your pocketbook up. And if you got 35 to do that, add 50. Put 50 in there, help them out there, because Lord knows athletic programs take a lot of money that people who are not involved in athletics don't really understand. It's so important for our young people to build character and integrity and things that they need to see and hear. And we got some great coaches down there that make that things happen, led by our AD, Andy Jenkins.
Absolutely. And that's the thing is, like, I think people forget sometimes that's the old Truett Junior High, right? I mean, I know the building's new and it's Lake Forest, like it was built in 2018, whatever. But all those athletic facilities are the same athletic facilities that's been used, ever since the baseball field, the foot, all those things have been there.
Yeah.
And yes, we have done a fantastic job at trying to upgrade and do all those things. But sometimes, we need things like this to kind of help us just stay with the times, right? And again, like, for me personally, my personal goal is just to finish the race, right? So everybody's different at their levels of fitness, and just get out there and just have fun. If you got to walk the whole time, walk the whole time.
Yeah,
but at least you finished.
Yes.
Right? And it's going to be a fun time, $35. Lake Forest Athletics Facebook page. Go on there, scan the barcode, and sign up for the race.
And the date again is when?
It's going to be November the 22nd.
And what day will they fire the gun to start it?
It'll be probably around 8 o'clock, something around that time.
So that's a 5K race down at Lake Forest. So be there, folks. Help them out there. Let's take one more break. let's take a 60-second break, come back. Looks like we'll be ready for the kickoff. We return here. Bears up at halftime, 26-6 as we wind down our Southland Finance halftime program here on ESPN Cleveland and Mix 104.1, 26-6. And the Bears will be receiving opening the second half of play. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll return with more live coverage in just a moment.
When it comes to your breast health, a screening is more than just a day on the calendar. A screening can mean better outcomes and better care for you and your loved ones. That's why our team at Bradley Medical Center built our state-of-the-art Women's Imaging Center. Because in your healthcare journey, you deserve a partner who blends medical expertise with the comfort and understanding we all want. Call 423-244-9272 to schedule your appointment.
Whirlpool Cleveland is currently hiring for entry-level production roles. Starting pay $18.25 per hour, jumps to $19.35 per hour after 90 days. Benefits start on day one, including medical, dental, vision, 401k, life insurance, and more. 120 total hours of paid time off. 10 hours the first 3 months. Remaining balance after 90 days. Apply at jobs.whirlpool.com. Jobs.whirlpool.com.
Do you suffer from unsightly leg veins? Are your legs turning brown or swelling? Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless legs or leg cramps disturbing your sleep? These symptoms are signs of bad veins. Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better, and your procedure is covered by most insurance. Find more information online at milliganvein.com or call Dr. Gooden today at 423-961-5682 and get rid of those bad veins.
You'll save a heap of money with a smarter mortgage from TVFCU. Equal housing lender.
Wright Brothers Construction Company Incorporated has over half a century of experience completing some of the most challenging projects across the Southeast, from moving millions of cubic yards of excavation in Alabama to spanning rivers in Virginia. Find out more at WBCCI.com. WBCCI.com. Wright Brothers Construction Company.
Looking ahead to next week, the Bears will have the weekend off. Cleveland will be hosting Bearden. Both teams are winless. Unless Bearden's off tonight too. Cleveland's off tonight, so they'll go into that game. One team will get their win, their first of the year, and I think both teams are. Oh, I know they are. Both teams are 0-7. Walker Valley next week will be at Lenoir City next Friday night. Lenoir City having a tough year, 1-6, and Walker Valley 6-1. They're only lost to the Bears, and I look for them to win that pretty handily at Lenoir City. So they're on the road. The Bears will be off. Cleveland will be home. So it'll be the only game in town next week. The following week, Bradley will be at Maryville, 7 o'clock kickoff. You'll have it here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Cleveland will be at home Hardin Valley, who's 3-4 going into action. And they'll finish up with Farragut at a home game with Farragut. Walker Valley will be at Lenoir City. Then they'll be at Sequatchie County, who's 5-2. That's a 3A team, though. Walker Valley's a 5A. That's a 3A team they're going to play. And then they'll finish out a big game at Ray County. Ray County's 6-1 with a region loss to East Hamilton. Walker Valley is unbeaten in the region. That one loss is only to Bradley Central out of the region, so that's not in their classification. So that's what's coming up in the next 2-3 weeks to close out the regular high school season. Then we'll hit the playoffs, and it looks like we'll have at least 2 teams in the playoffs. The Raiders, barring a miracle, will not make the playoffs this year. Tomorrow, UT football on Mix 104.1 with a 1:30 pregame, 4:15 kickoff against Arkansas in Knoxville. Georgia is at Auburn, 3:30 pregame, 7:30 kickoff. The Titans Sunday afternoon playing the Raiders in Las Vegas. There'll be a 3 o'clock pregame, 4 o'clock kickoff. And the Falcons Monday night against the Bills at 7:15 from Atlanta. Mixed TV tonight is in East Hamilton High School as they host Ooltewah. And it was a 14-0 score at halftime, which is surprisingly close to me.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, they're battling a rivalry game like we talked about. You never know. You can throw the records out the window. You said Titans 1 o'clock on Sunday?
Yep.
Yeah, well, this ain't a Mix 104.1 advertisement. What Steelers play Sunday at 1 o'clock, too, against the Cleveland Browns. And if you know me, you know I'll be ready for that one.
Oh, my goodness. Got a son named Steele.
I sure do.
Bears set to receive. Back deep is McCooch, along with Peyton Parker Price. He's in the middle. Reggie Hubbard to this side. They're all inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the kick. It's a short pooch kick. going to be taken by the Bears at 29 to the 30, the 35 to the 40 to the 45 to midfield. That's going to be, I think, 23 or 20. We'll get his number when they unpile there.
That was Javon James.
Javon James, a great return. About the 25 to the midfield stripe, and I think they'll put her down right on the 50-yard line, if I'm reading that right. And the Bears have first 10, leading it 26-6. And the only score came on a pick six. The Bears have had 2 picks. One went 85 yards for a score. And they've come back with some long balls around. The Bears a 71-yard catch and run to Javon James. And the Bears will come out with Carroll at quarterback. Brady Lewis in the backfield for the Bears. Overload to the left side with twin receivers. Carroll set. He will take the snap to Lewis. He's a 50 to 45 and just powers his way down near the 40-yard line, close to a first down. Let's give him 8 or 9 at least. Give him 8 to the 42, where it's going to be second down and 2 for the Bears.
Again, that's a big body to try to stop. Looks like they're trying to go hurry up here, too.
He is strong.
Absolutely.
Yeah, quick, no huddle. Second down and 2. Carroll will hand it again to Lewis. He'll go to the left side. He's going to have the first to the 40 to the 35. Flag on the play. It's going to come back. I believe we got a holding call. Yep. Or a face mask. Oh. Nope, it's on the Bears holding. So back that up. Forget the first down. Instead of second down and 2, it's going to be second down. And we're going to mark it from the flag right there. Or from scrimmage. From the flag at the 39, I believe. Well, going to go from scrimmage. Mark it from scrimmage. So mark it back 10, second down and 12 coming up for the Bears. We're early in the third. The Bears up 26-6, 11:25 to go here in the opening of the third period. Good turnout for the Bears tonight, especially considering it was fall break. A good turnout. You know, as you look around now, Soddy Daisy, very respectable turnout. They're starting fall break today.
I bet they're already juiced up for fall break.
And here's a handoff. Brady Lewis going left again, trying to power through there. He's going to have 5, 6, 7 yards. And he will get the good yardage. On second and 12, he's going to make it 3rd and 3, so give him a 9-yard gain for Brady Lewis down to the Soddy 43. That's Daniels on the tackle for the Trojans. Quickly, no huddle, very quick. Handoff. Lewis again will pound through there. He's got the first down across the 40 down to the 39. We have first 10 for the Bears and Cleveland Ford when they unstack the line and move the chains.
Yeah, Bradley's had success. They started having success with this, early in the second quarter against Cleveland. They go hurry up and they'll run the football out of hurry up instead of throwing it, and it just gives that offensive line an opportunity just to lean on those guys up front and gain several yards. So I think they've kind of found what they're wanting to do, and that's run the football here.
Gives them a rhythm, and boy, it exhausts the defense.
Absolutely.
Again, Lewis takes the handoff again. Tippy toes to the left side. He's going to have 5. He's going to have 10. He got 15, 20 down on the inside to the 15-yard line and pushed out of bounds finally right at the 15. A first 10 for the Bears on a 24-yard gain for the Bears and Brady Lewis.
Doing this is going to allow you to open up plays in the passing game.
Yep.
So if they can hit a quick one, maybe right here the next play and get it in the end zone.
First 10 at the Trojan 14. Lewis again. He's going to wear him out. He's going to have 5. He's going to have 10. He's going to have right at the goal line, down at the 1, just short of the goal line. Give it to him again. He's earned it.
That's right. Yeah. Well, we don't need to throw it because we're getting 10 yards a pop here.
First and goal for the Bears now at the Trojan 1-yard line. A quick lineup. And they better give it to Brady Lewis here. He's got every yard. And he has it again. He will go left side. He's going to be hit. And he's going to keep working, but he's not going to get there. Matter of fact, he's going to lose a yard or so. I'd give it right back to him.
Absolutely. Get on the ball and do it again.
So Brady Lewis, who is a wide receiver, as well as a running back, tight end, H-back,
everything.
He can play them all. And guess what? He'll be back next year. 9:20 to go, clock running. Second down and goal from the 3-yard line now for the Bears. They look into the sidelines. Going to change the play up. They've taken the opening possession here. And here comes a little pass play, a little flip over the middle. Wide open touchdown, Bears. Who caught that? Was that 12? It looks like
that was Caden Cantrell.
Caden Cantrell, the junior, on the little jump pass for a touchdown at 9:07 to go, and the Bears up 32-6 as they begin to pull away. We may have a running clock here.
Yeah, but Brady's here. Like, man, I just drove this length of the field, and then they just pop it to one of those skinny guys in there for a touchdown.
I got a feeling he'll see a few more carries. Noah Canales trying for his 29th consecutive extra point, or 20, is it 30 now? That kick is up. That kick is good. Let's see, he's had 4 touchdowns tonight. That's 29 in a row.
Wow, good for him.
Timeout at 9:07. Bears up 33-6 now over Soddy Daisy. Let's take a quick 30 here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back with the Bear kickoff in a moment.
Leisure Time Bowling is Cleveland's party place. Birthday parties for children, teenagers, and adults. Birthday parties at home take a lot of work. A lot of decorating, cooking, cleaning. Let Leisure Time Bowling do the work for you. Custom party packages are available, including some with Cosmic Bowling. Call 728-2988. 728-2988. LTBowling.com.
Noah Canales set for another kickoff here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1 with Cleveland and Walker both off tonight. Here comes his approach. The kick. It's a high, not real high, but you take it at the 7 to the 10, 15, 20, 25, and wrestled out of bounds by Wiley Suskowitz. And
come on, man.
And they're going to throw a flag on him because he was out of bounds, I guess, when he had him wrapped up and he pushed him to the ground. So mark off 15 on top of the return to the 26, about the 7-yard line. Be a personal foul, they'll call this. And mark off 15 from the 26 to the 41. Would be a first 10 for the Trojans.
Yeah, it's one thing wrapping them up out of bounds. It's another when you kind of finish your tackle out of bounds. But as a defender, that's hard to stop. I mean, you're wired to finish tackles. You just got to do a little better job at understanding the situation.
And he's a wrestler.
Yeah,
he's got that aggressive attitude, that mindset. So the Trojans are trailing now 33-6 at 9:01 in the third as Bears burn 3 minutes off the start of the half. Trojans have been almost negative. What? How many total yards they have that first half?
Yeah, they've just got. Oh goodness, where'd it go? I'm sorry. They've only got 10 yards right now. 21 plays for 10 yards.
2 quarters played. Ross set, hands to his running back, hits the middle.
Great tackle.
He's got
Andrew Carroll.
He didn't get the line of scrimmage. Well, now they're going to give him the scrimmage.
Guys, I'm telling you, if you're wanting to teach a little kid how to play linebacker, turn on the Bear Network, bchtv.com, and watch Andrew Carroll play linebacker. He fills those holes so fast and makes beautiful tackles. Shout out to 20.
Yep, I hope you heard him on our weekly player interview this week. Had him and Brady Lewis. He's just a junior as well. Grandson of Dennis Carroll, who was on the state championship team in '76.
Cool.
Dennis probably take credit for everything he does. I can hear him now. Second down and 10. Ross back. Oh, under huge pressure, and he will get a pass off, and he will lose yardage. And boy, oh boy.
That's a swarm right there, ain't it?
He's probably wish he hadn't caught that.
Man.
He got just mauled over there by 3 or 4 Bears.
Yeah, if I was a play caller, I don't think I would run my quarterback on a bootleg towards 13 side at all. Man, he had to get rid of that ball fast. AJ was coming.
3-yard loss, 3rd and 13 now. They have just not been able to penetrate this Bear defense all night long. Even they've got great field position.
Yeah.
They can't do it. Had 2 first downs the entire first half. They'll spread them out now, twins each side. Ross back looking to his left. Pass is going to be tipped and nearly intercepted, but not. Broken up first by number 3, T.J. Jones. Hubbard back behind him, had a shot at it. Instead, Tay Lindsey. And it'll go on 4th and 13. They're going to punt this one away. Is back to punt it away. It's their place kicker, also number 49.
I think this is the first time he's actually punted, if I'm correct. It's been the quick kicks.
Yep, quarterback Ross has been doing the quick kick, but he's going to line up in the traditional formation. Back deep, Reggie Hubbard and McCouche on the far side for the Bears to return. Let's get a good return here, guys. We've not had a good return in a while. Here's a snap. It's a good one. Here's a kick.
That's a good kick.
He'll be able to return this one. Hubbard back, tracking to about the 17, to the 15, coming forward to the 20, to the 25. Going left to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to midfield, and finally knocked out of bounds on a great return to midfield.
What a burst. Man, he just kind of stutter stepped there, did the D-on, and then boom, he took off down the sideline.
He is fast.
Oh, man.
So it'll be first 10 of the Bears at the midfield stripe, leading right now 33-6 at 7:20 to go. That's a 27-point lead if we score a touchdown. We're still not the Mercy Rule. Got to have 35
Oh, goodness.
in the second half of the Mercy Rule.
I think we're still going to lean on that offensive line right here. Brady's back in.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can get him a touchdown here.
That line's been doing a great job tonight blocking the ball, blocking for the running backs, and Brady stays there. And it'll be Carroll calling his own number, going out wide right, runs into traffic,
Stay in bounds, buddy.
And he goes out across the 47, giving him a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 coming up for the Bears in Trojan territory now at the 47. Offense and defensive line have been incredibly tough tonight.
Well, now that Brady's playing running back, they put Caden Cantrell. He's playing full-time tight end there.
There's Lewis across middle. He's got first down. Still pushed down across the 40 to the 36. A nice gain, 11-yard gain down to the 35. Give him a 12-yard gain to the 35. 1st and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford. Second possession of the half for the Bears. They cash the first one in for the score on the pass. And here comes Lewis again. Hits that middle. He'll gain a yard or two before he's pushed back about the 33-yard line. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for the big junior. Brady came here from Wartrace, Tennessee, a high school called Cascade. Came here 2 years ago. And, man, he has blossomed into a wrecking ball on offense. List him at 225 pounds.
I haven't seen Kenyon on the sideline or out there. I wonder if he's okay.
I don't know. Back goes Carroll to pass. It goes over the top, down to the middle. It's going to be incomplete. And I see no flags. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 coming up.
That was a good ball. Just great coverage there by the corner.
That was 2nd and 8. So it's 3rd and 8 now. Good coverage. Wiley Susquich checks in, replacing Brady Lewis.
Yeah, I see Kenyon over there with his helmet off. So,
well, he tweaked that ankle.
Yeah.
He never really got over that, maybe. I don't know. But boy, Brady Lewis and Wiley, Hayden Parker. These guys have shown they can carry that pigskin. On 3rd and 8, I'm sure Wiley may get a chance here. Bears are set. Single man out either side. Oh, he's back to pass. Carroll is. Got time this time. He's going to roll out now to his right. He's in trouble. He gets away from some guys. He's going to run the ball. And he's going to sign. Oh, he's got the first down to the 25, to the 20.
Don't block in the back.
Still going. And he's just playing with him out there. And finally brought down at the 18-yard line. A 15-yard gain and another Bear first down for Braden Carroll in Cleveland Ford.
Well, I'm not going to say he's Lamar Jackson, but it looked like a Lamar Jackson type of play. I'll say that. He was swallowed up and somehow made a play out of nothing.
That is fun to watch. You know, speaking of Brady Lewis, he's got a brother named Bradley Lewis.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
He's got a little brother in middle school. He's a pretty good little ball player, too.
Yeah, Brady was telling me about him yesterday, or Tuesday when he interviewed. Bear said again, 1st and 10. Carroll back, looking, scrambling again to his right, looking.
That's a flag.
He's going to throw it, and there's...
Intercepted.
Was he in bounds?
Yeah, that was a good little catch there by the safety.
So a touchback. You said something about a flag. Was there a flag? I didn't see.
There was holding. They were holding Wiley as he was trying to release into the end zone. They didn't see it, but at that point, you probably just want to throw it away instead of forcing it in there.
Yep. It's 3rd pick of the night for Braden Carroll. Only one of them hurt.
Yeah.
So they'll take a first 10th or 20-yard line with exactly 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. They're trailing the Bears 33-6. Bears are enjoying a week off, but Damon hates weeks off. He hates those. He said it just breaks the whole routine and rhythm.
Yeah, and there is a rhythm to it, right? And you see it with college football when these teams get first-round buys in the playoffs. I mean, you want to keep playing.
Yeah.
But I will say this. I do think Bradley needs this week of and they're going to practice all next week. So
Yeah, he told me they'd be practicing every day. Ross, a handoff to his running back. He's hit the line, and, man, another tackle of loss. That's going to be Andrew Carroll, along with A.J. Westfield, also number 21 for the Bears. That is A.J. Bentley on the tackle as well.
Right, A.J.
Loss of 3, second down and 13 to go. Ball back to the Trojans 17 at 4:38 for that clock running.
A.J. played D-line for us last year. Transitioned half the year, middle of the year to linebacker. He's done a great job.
And
found his spot.
He was injured last year too, quite a bit. Ross back to pass, looking right. Rolling, he's under pressure. Oh, he should have had him. And he's in deep trouble. And they got him. Oh, he's just going to throw it away. That's got to be. There's grounding.
Okay.
He was going down to the 1 yard line. They're going to call him for grounding. Well, he just threw it up into the stands, really. And that'll be a loss of down for them, too. So 3rd and 13 becomes 4th and 13 after a mark-off.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, it's been the song all year. Our defensive line just getting after A.J. Bentley, the kid we were just talking about, was getting after him right there. But great pursuit by the other Bears for getting that. I hope that's not a unsportsmanlike or late hit out of bounds.
I don't see how it could be.
Because, he was out of the pocket. He can throw it away if he's out of the pocket.
Well, we'll see what the call is. Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Roughing the passer.
Yeah, I don't agree with that one. Okay, so it was offsetting.
Oh, offsetting. So okay. Repeat second down, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, he called ground. Okay. Okay, so it was intentional grounding and roughing the passer.
Well, he got roughed.
Yeah.
Can't question that.
I just don't know. I don't understand that if they're trying to finish the play, because it looks like they just finished the tackle. It wasn't really. But oh well, they know more than we do. You might say different.
They think they do. They think they do.
Goodness.
Second down 13 now for the Trojans. They'll repeat the down. If they're 17, they're down 33-6 with 4:17 in the third now. Ross set back, looking again, scrambling for his life. He'll take off running, and he will be pushed out of bounds by Wiley. No, that's Andrew Carroll again.
Yeah.
Number 20, Andrew Carroll, pushed him out at the 22, so it's going to be 3rd down and 8 to go after pickup of 5.
Well, they're bringing pressure every play. They're sending A.J. out there on the edge, and not to mention with the pressure you're getting with your front 3 linemen, they're just getting after this kid, and he's struggling right now.
Jaden Grace checks in for the Bears. Checking out is going to be A.J. Bentley.
They'll just have 3 rushing right here.
Clock stop, 4:10 to go on the incompletion. 3rd down and 8. Trojans are set. Ross back, trying to do a quick hit. Can't do it. He's going to take off and run again. He's going to be hit short, well short of the first down. Wiley Suskowitz on another tackle, along with help from Paul Stokes and Zane McIntosh. Punt team coming in.
How far away is he from breaking the record?
I don't know what the exact total is. Tanner Thompson over there could probably tell you quicker than I could.
Yeah.
He's working on game stats right now. Back deep for the Bears, Reggie Hubbard, who had a great return. Spencer McCouche on the far side. Back to kick, 49, Callum Williams. C-A-L-U-M, Callum, I guess how it's pronounced. Good snap. Punt away. It's so dark I can't see it. It's back there. And Reggie takes it on the live catch, and he's going to be ridden about the 43-yard line. The Bears take go 1st and 10 again. Great field position at their 43. Oh, they started to throw a flag.
Yeah, he's like, I won't put that right back in my pocket there. He just gave him a little light shove on the shoulder.
Out, so the Bears will have it again on offense at 3:18 to go in the third, leading at 33-6. They'll have it at their 43-yard line again in great field position. Carroll will check in. Who's in the backfield? Looks like Brady Lewis back in there at halfback. Reggie Hubbard, the inside man on the 2 wideouts. McCouche on the far side. Hand off to Lewis. He'll hit that middle. He's going to have 5-6 yards just plowing through there. Up to the Bear 49. Let's make it 5-yard gain. 2nd down, 5 coming up as the clock rolls down under 3.
Score is still 33-6. Bradley on top.
You asked me what I'm doing next week, so what are you going to do next week on Friday night?
I don't know. Probably find a way to a football game somehow.
Lewis again with a carry. He will be hauled down after a short gain of maybe 2 yards to the Trojan 49. We're going to call it 3rd down. Well, marking back to the 50s. 3rd down and 4 coming up. They've got to get to the 46 in Trojan territory. Alexander on the tackle for the Trojans. Carroll looks to the sidelines, gets a play call. quickly to the line for the Bears. The snap. Lewis takes it. He's going to have the first down toward the 45, and he is covered up by a bunch of guys. Close to the 44, it looks like they're going to spot it. Where it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bears, and Cleveland Ford at the Trojan 44-yard line. First time we've played the Trojans since 2020. We've played them 40 times, have a 26-14 series lead. Looks like it'll be 27-14 after tonight's game. The Bears up a whopping 33-6 right now. Carroll goes to Peyton Parker Price, and he'll step up for a couple yards down to about the 40. And didn't get him down. He's feisty. I'm going to give him 1 yard to the 44, 2nd and 9 coming.
He's going to have to fix that guardian cap. It keeps popping off. Every time he runs, that thing pops off. If you people don't know what a guardian cap is, it's the new cap, the things that look like marshmallows that go on top of the helmets. A lot of the pros and college kids wear.
That's number 4, Peyton Parker Price, a 5'9", 175-pound junior. Carroll will hand it to him again. He'll hit the middle. He's got some blocking. He's down across the 40 and pushing forward down about the 38. It's going to be short of the first. It'll be 3rd down and about 4 to go for a first for the Bears at the Trojan 38. We're at just a minute 12 now in the 3rd. You hear the Soddy band in the background. They're sounding loud tonight. This is a non-region game. Soddy's in Region 3, 5A classification. The Bears in Region 2, 6A. And looked like they were offside. Peyton Parker hits the middle. He'll have a yard or two maybe, but it's still going to be short. It's going to be 4th and about 3 to go.
Yeah, I think we go for it here.
And let's see what the Bears
comes Wiley.
Wiley Susquis in. And time's going to be called. We have an injured.
It's like a Bradley player here.
Yep, a Bear down right now. Let's take a quick timeout from Milligan Vane. Well, he's going to try to get up maybe.
That's Caden Cantrell.
Yep. He's got a teammate wanting to help him up, and he will get up on his own power. That's a good sign. He'll have to come out of the game because he had to stop play. Caden is a sophomore. Just a sophomore.
Yeah, he is an athlete for sure.
6'2", 180 they list him. Goodness.
Great player down there at Lake Forest.
Yep. And that was a quick timeout just for the injury. No timeout charged to either team with 40.4 to go here in the 3rd. Bears now have 4th down and 3. Give them time to come up with a play on 4th and 3.
So with that injury, they're going to put Brady back at the H-back, and I believe it's Wiley there.
Yeah, Wiley's at running back for the Bears. They may run right behind Brady.
It's offsides.
Oh, Bradley moved. They threw the flag on them. Bradley moved, but after they had gone offsides, I guess. Yeah, it's on them. That's a 1st and 10. A 5-yard mark off and a 1st and 10 for the Bears.
Oh, goodness.
As they moved, and Brady reacted to that.
Yeah.
So, 1st and 10 for the Bears. And the Bears have really, I think, Soddy said 2 first downs the entire game.
Yeah, just 2.
And what have the Bears had? 3?
Bradley's had 22 first downs.
Wow.
To Soddy's 3.
Here's Susquis. He's going to have 5 or 6 yards down from the 33 to the 25. Give him 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Into the 3rd there.
And that will wrap up the 3rd quarter play. Brought to you by Cleveland Collision, the premium auto body repair shop in Cleveland. That's Cleveland Collision, the premium auto body shop repair shop in Cleveland. We appreciate their support of Bradley Center football. We'll take a 1-minute timeout here between periods on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1. We'll return with the continuation of this Bradley drive. They'll have it 1st and 10, I believe, at the 25 when we return. 33-6 Bears on top of the Trojans.
Check your wallet. Empty? Check your bills. Overdue? Check your stress level. Maxed? Now, check into cash. Check into Cash is your one-stop money shop, and we've got everything you need. Payday loans and flex lines of credit options? Check. Quick in-store services like money orders and wire transfers? Check. Turn your unused gift cards into cash? Oh yeah, check. And yes, we cash checks. All kinds. Fast. Check that off your list. Visit checkintocash.com or check into a store to get started. The process is simple, quick, and designed to get you the help you need fast.
If you've been approved, you can leave with cash in hand. We have locations in the Chattanooga area, including Cleveland and Athens. Check in, cash out, and get on with life. Check into cash. We fund today to make a better tomorrow. Subject to state regulations, eligibility, credit check, underwriting, and approval. Rates, restrictions, and fees apply. Visit the store for details.
Back here at Soddy Daisy High School, the Bears first 10, or make it second down and 2. Now the first down, and I didn't even look up to see who was carrying the ball.
It was Brady Lewis.
Brady Lewis will take it down across the 20 to about the 18, first and 10 for the Bears, and Cleveland Ford after a 7-yard gain, and the Bears 23rd of lead now, first down.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's Lewis. He's ESPN.
He's powerful.
Carroll passed out the flat. It's going to be complete to Reggie Hubbard, trying to get away from some guys. And they got him with the jersey. They ain't going to let him go. They're just going to sling the little guy out of bounds. And he might have a yard or so.
Yeah, Brady's 14 attempts for over 100 yards now.
Wow.
That's all in the second half.
That's a high mark for him.
That's awesome.
No gain, second and 10 coming up. Ball remains at the 18-yard line in Trojan territory. Opening the fourth, the Bears were up 33-6. The Mercer rule policy is a 35-point lead in the second half, and here it goes.
It's a little reverse.
Yep. I believe it was Reggie come through there with that, and down to the 16 or so. Going to be third and long. And we got 1 yard, third and 9 to go.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something they just want to put on film or what. They haven't ran that much this year, but maybe throw Marable off a little bit, have him prepare for it. They've got Javon James back in at H-back and moved Brady back to the running back. So hope Caden's okay.
Third down and 9. Man in motion, right to left, Reggie. Carroll back to pass, and he's going to be sacked, and he loses the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
And Soddy has it. Another turnover for the Bears. 3 picks and a fumble tonight for Carroll. Not a good night. So they'll take over first and 10 at their 19 or 20. Let's see where they're at. 19-yard line, I believe. At 10:27 to go. Just knocked it out of his hands.
Yep.
And the ball will be between the 18 and 19-yard line. Will be a first and 10 for the Trojans. The Bears up 33-6. That's what, 5 turnovers tonight for the Bears?
Yeah,
2
something
fumbles,
around
3
there.
picks.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of. I know what they're doing next week at practice during fall break.
Guarantee you.
You know, ball security, and they preach that all the time. But you know, this is his second game, right, at playing quarterback, and you know, it does. It takes time.
Here come the Trojans. They're going to spread them out again. Continuing the shotgun all night long, that spread offense. Rolfe shifts one of his backs over, and there's a flag. Looks like a delay of game call.
Yep. On
the Trojan, man. 5-yard mark off, first and 15 coming up.
Well, it's sloppy football by both teams for sure. As coaches, you don't like to see it. Everybody knows that you don't want to play this way. And now to be up 33-6, that's a good thing. But you know, like I was talking with my friend here, like this is like the closest blowout I think we've ever been around. So
it's been absolute domination by the Bears, and 5 turnovers have only kept the score down at this point to where it's at. Here comes another loss.
It's a great tackle
play.
Wiley, madman.
Suskowitz again bring down Alexander.
I think he lost
the quarterback.
Maybe
he'll lose a couple yards back to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, about 17 to go. Goodness. The speed, you know, Damon has told me in the past, you know, I like a good size physically, but he said the speed on defense is so important.
Yeah.
But when you got guys like AJ and Stokes and Zane who are big but fast,
right,
you really got
absolutely
something there. Ross, the quarterback, has been running for his life all night long, and he's going to run again because here comes the pressure. Pass down the flat's going to be incomplete, and boy, he took a lick.
Yeah, that was good coverage there by
McCouche and
Jeremiah Brownlow.
Jeremiah hit him first. McCouche finished him off. Incomplete. Third and about 17 to go now.
I haven't seen many plays by Soddy throwing it downfield. I mean, I know they don't have a lot of time to set up and throw, but they tried to take a shot right there, or at least get, 10, 15-yard pass, and great coverage.
Aiden Hollis slips to the sidelines for the Trojans, hobbling on his right leg, keeping that left foot off the ground. Here go the Trojans now on third, and I guess it's about 16 to go, actually. Ross back. And he's going to be running again. He said, I'm going to tuck it and run. He gets pushed out of bounds by number 26 for the Bears. Of course, that is Anthony Perez. 4th and long coming up after a gain out to the 21. So that'll make it 4th down and about 8. No, let's call it 9. 4th and 9 to go. At their 21, they will send back to punt one more time. Callum Williams, Reggie Hubbard, and McCouche back deep for the Bears at midfield. Should get great field position here if we can keep the ball. 5 turnovers for the Bears tonight. We've had more. The record is about 9 on a terribly sloppy, rainy night years ago. Here comes the punt. It's away. And this will be returnable by McCouche, I believe, from the 44 to the 45 and down to the 48, where the Bears have 1st down and 10 to go. Let's take a quick 30-second break. 9:22 in the game, 33-6. Bears on top. Let's see if they can hang on to the ball this time. Back in 30 seconds.
From the job site to the showroom, Wholesale Supply has the top brands you trust at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 75 years of service, no one supports contractors and communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Imagine this. Handheld pizza puffs filled with mozzarella cheese and pizza sauce, topped with buttery garlic drizzle, with either 3 herbs or pepperonis. Well, it's a reality. Little Caesar's Crazy Puffs. Pick them up at 3 locations. Call Huff, Keith Street, or McGrady Drive, or order online.
Tucker Cook now quarterback for the Bears, hands it off to Brady Lewis, who came back into the game. A very short game, 2nd down. Give him maybe a yard. No, he didn't get a yard. 2nd down. Let's just call it 2nd and 10 again. As the clock continues to run now at 9 minutes in the game, the Bears up 33-6. Listening live to ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games supplied by Wholesale Supply Group, and also Mix 104.1. Tucker still out of the shotgun for the Bears. He will fake the handoff, throws it out in the flat to Reggie Hubbard. He's got to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, down to the 40, and a big gain to the 38, where it'll be a 1st and 10 after a 20-yard gain for the Bears. 1st 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford.
Still going hurry up here. I think they're just trying to find some rhythm.
Clock's at 8:33 and running. Bears not huddling up to kill the clock. They're just, trying to figure some things out here. Cook back to pass. Little pass across middle, incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Looks like he might have lost. No, I guess he didn't lose a yard.
Well, it was incomplete.
Okay, I thought he caught it. Great job by Soddy's linebacker there, sniffing out the screen.
Cook looking to the sidelines. Tucker in his first series of the game tonight. Braden Carroll's gone all the way. He's had some issues. 3 picks and 2 fumbles. And Cook will hand to Brady Lewis. He'll hit the middle. He'll have some yardage down inside the 35, down near the 30. He's not going to be getting the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3 or so to go for a 1st, looks like. When you unstack them.
What do you think they do here?
It's a 32-yard line on 3rd and 4. I'd say Brady Lewis.
I bet they hand it to number 88 right here.
I would say you're right.
Well, they're stacking the D-line there.
Oh, they jump off lines, offsides on the Trojans. Another 1st down by penalty.
Yeah, I think that might be a false start on Devontae McMillan, actually. I'm with you. It looked like the D-line jumped, but I think Devontae kind of popped up just a little bit.
It is offside. Trojans.
Look, you see, you're never wrong. Me and Tanner, I tell you, we're wrong every time.
Guys, let me make the calls, okay?
He said, I've been doing this long enough.
1st 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford. That's about 25 1st downs. That's going to go in our record book. That's not. We've had over 30 games, but this is up there with them.
At 24 right now.
24, okay. 1st 10 for the Bears now at the 27-yard line. Man in motion right to left is Reggie Hubbard. They'll let him get set. He's not going to stay in motion. He'll set at the end man on the wideout. Brady Lewis switches to the right side. They're taking some time now in the huddle, in the play calling. Cook going to the end zone, over the top, down the field. Pass is going to be complete.
Yeah, we got away with one there.
Touchdown, they give it to him.
No, they marked him at the 3.
It's a 3-yard line. 1st and goal for the Bears in that Key of Cleveland drive zone. And a great catch by, that was Hubbard, all right?
Yeah, they called pass interference. Reggie pushed off there.
Oh, they're going to bring it back. Yeah. I thought he did.
Where are we going to?
So, what are they doing? Going to mark it off back from the line of scrimmage, which was the 27. So that first to him comes first down and 20. We'll move back to the 37-yard line. The Bears will maintain control in Trojan territory with 7:40 to go in the game now. Bears up 33-6.
Bradley sitting at 9 penalties for 90 yards. Soddy Daisy's just 4.
And twice we had inside the first and go. So not a first and go. And there's another bad snap. Cook picks this one up. He's going to scramble and throw it and pass to Reggie Hubbard. He's up to the 40. He's to the 35. He spins free to the 30, and he's still going down to the 27. Remarkable recovery by Cook.
Yeah.
To see Reggie. Reggie's probably hollering at him. Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it.
I tell you, this is not a very clean football game by the Bradley Bears at all.
Nope. I talked to Damon Day, said, I'll call you tonight after the game, get some comments. I don't think I'm going to call him after the game now. Let him cool off, I don't have to interview him again until a week after next, and maybe I'll wait till then.
Oh, goodness.
Second down after the 10-yard gain, second down and 10 to go now. Cook with a snap back, this time looking. Cross middle is going to be complete, and that bubble screen. Oh, a good block there, and here comes McCouch.
There's another flag.
Down inside the 20 to the 15, but it's going to come back. A flag at the 26-yard line. Another major penalty. It's going to be holding on the Bears here, I think.
And Coach Floyd down there shaking his head.
No flag. They wave it off.
Oh, okay.
Second time tonight we've seen that happen. So where did we get to with the ball? Yeah, put the ball back down there where the game was to. They brought the ball back. And now they've lost where it was at. Now they're going to move it all the way down. Goodness. To the 14-yard line. Be a 1st and 10 for the Bears again in Cleveland Ford at the Trojan 14. It's been a sloppy game for the referees tonight, too.
Yeah, maybe everybody, I don't know. Everybody's still on fall break, I guess, in Bradley County.
Not Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
Friday.
I don't know.
Friday the 10th. So with 6:41, the clock is gratefully running. Brady Lewis in the backfield with Cook at quarterback now. He's been in this whole series. He'll take a snap, fake it to Lewis, throw out in the flat's going to be Hubbard.
Get in.
He's down to the 10. He's to the 5. He's going to skip around there. He will spin into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Great block by the wide receiver out there holding it. That's tough when you're blocking corners like that, knowing the guy's coming behind you, and not to get a holding call. That's a good job by the wide receiver.
And Reggie, because he kept getting hit, kept spinning.
Absolutely.
Just spinning away, shaking loose from the defenders. He takes it in for the score for Tennessee Valley Rogers. Touchdown at 6:17 to go. Extra point attempt coming up here shortly. And that's brought to you by Independent Installation Services. Canales with his kick. It's up, and it's good again. That's 30 in a row he's hit this season. He's been perfect. At 6:17 to go, 40-6. The Bears by 34 here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1. We'll take a 30-second break. Be back with another Bear kickoff when we return.
United Community has proudly served our community's banking needs for 75 years. We've put our customers first since the very beginning. Need a mortgage that fits your budget? Ready to turn your side hustle into a small business? No matter what your goals are, we're here to help you meet them. Because for 75 years, we've listened to our customers and tailored our financial services to fit their needs. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Go to ucbi.com to learn how we can serve you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 421841.
Getting ready for yet another Bear kickoff. 40-6 our score now. The Bears by 34. We had one more point. It would be the Mercer Rule, but we don't have the one more point. Back deep, number 7, 17 and 40.
Well, this is Trojans. Just want to give a shout out to Joey Aguilar's parents. Apparently, my mom just met him here a few minutes ago, and they wanted a shout out. That Tennessee quarterback. So
his parents are here.
His parents are hanging out with my mom. They just wanted me to give him a shout out on the radio. So there you go.
Well, shout out to a great quarterback. Here's a kick. Canales down to about the 8 to 10, 15. And hit and brought down on a great open field tackle by number 29 for the Bears, and that is Chris Gordon. So with 6 minutes and 2 seconds to go, Chris, a transfer from Baylor School this season. Bears up 40-6, and they're going to run the clock. 34-point lead. I guess they can. Coaches agree they can run it. And I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah.
Bears have had this well in command since the early going. First time in 4 games we haven't fell behind 3-0 in the first quarter, though.
Yeah, absolutely. We got some new guys up front. Anthony Gonzalez, one of the Taylor boys, and Nick Velez in there. Got some new linebackers in as well, some safeties.
It's going to be Ben Taylor, number 54, in there.
It's a fumble.
And there's a fumble and a scramble for it. Who's got it? Bradley says we've got it. The officials will make that a call, though. And they're looking it over under the pile. And it is Bear football.
All right.
They've gotten a turnover from Soddy at the Soddy 20-yard line at 5:11 to go with the clock continuing to run. And you know the Bears backup players would love to push it in for another score here.
Yeah, I see Big Daniel Ellis over there getting warmed up, so looks like he's going to come in and play some tackle for us. Let's see who else comes in.
Trojan 20-yard line. And Bears taking plenty of time. They've not set the ball for the play clock to begin, a 25-second play clock. Here comes the Bears from the sidelines.
Shout out to Lil Jay Pritchard. He's in.
Cook remains at quarterback.
Brownlow at wide receiver.
And who's in the backfield there? Looks like
31.
That is Porter Gruber.
Porter Gruber.
A freshman.
Good for him.
Freshman running back. Here comes a lineman in late to the game, but nevertheless, the Bears are set to go on 1st and 10. They'll hand it to Gruber. He'll hit the middle. He's about 5, 6, 7 yards, just pushing the pile down inside the 15 to about the 12 or 13. A good gain at 4:12 to go. Second down, and what are they going to call it? Where's the stick at? Second down and about 7 to go at the the 13-yard line. 13-yard line. Ooh. And the Bears jump. That won't stop the clock on the penalty. That's number 51 for the Bears. Tucker Broom in the game. Had an interview with him 2 weeks ago.
Got the Golston brothers in at wide receiver.
Terrell and Terry, the twins.
Yep. And J.J. Johnson playing wide receiver on the other side.
Here comes the Bears now on second down and 8 to go after the mark off of 5 yards. Clock's at 3:32 and running. It'll be
fumble.
Another fumble, and
Soddy got it back. Soddy got it. Goodness gracious, guys.
That's 6 on the game. Again, that was exchange between the center and the quarterback. Clock rolling away now. We're down to 3:10. The clock will not stop. Unless one calls timeout or there's a score or an injury. And here comes a bunch of subs in for the Trojans as well. But their wide receiver number 9 is back in there, Elijah Waters. He's been the man they go to on pass plays. And the Trojans are set 1st and 10 at their 19. They'll hand off to the running back. He'll come forward for a few yards, shy of the 25, about the 23-yard line. It's Yoker on the carry. He'll get 3 yards up to the 23. Second down, 7 coming up.
Got Gabe Wald in there at safety.
Whole different
absolutely
set of players for the Bears, offensively and defensively in the fourth period here. Quarterback Ross throws out flat.
Nice
be
tackle.
Caught in a loss. Oh, that's J.J. Johnson, I believe, was it not?
Yeah, it was 31. 31 made
that's
that
Porter
initial
Gruber.
Yeah, Porter. Good job, Porter.
Yep. And that'll be a loss of 3, 4. Loss of 3, 3rd and 10 again. A little more, almost 3rd and 11, back near the 18-yard line now for the Trojans. Clock's at 1:41. We're coming down to the final few plays here.
Zach Bowman enters the game, play linebacker.
Ross back, looking left, throwing left. Pass going to be incomplete and nearly a shot at intercepted. That'll stop the clock. It won't stop the clock, excuse me. 4th down coming up, and the Trojans will punt it away as we're going to hit under a minute probably by the time they punt it. we'll go through the final stats. We'll select our player of the game.
So we got Goldston back here to return. Terry.
That's Terry. Okay, Terry and Terrell. And again, punting, number 49, Callum Williams. He's been a busy man here in the second half, especially chaining late Anthony Lott for the Trojans. Oh, they come close. High kick. He can't return this one, I don't believe. Oh. Well, he caught it live at the 47 in Trojan territory. That was Terry.
Yep, Terry Golston.
Terry Golston, number 18 for the Bears. And with 25 seconds, the Bears will not have to snap the ball. Matter of fact, they're lining up to shake hands right now. And here comes the Bear across the field. Trojan doing likewise. And this game is gone final. The Bears winning it by a final of 40-6. The final score, Bears 40 and the Trojans 6, improving the Bears to 6-2 on the season. Trojans will drop off to 4-4. This is a non-region game, but a win, an ugly win for the Bears. But ugly's better than looking pretty and losing.
It is. I mean, 40-6, you're going to look at the scoreboard and you're going to think, man, Bradley just dominated. But I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, with the amount of turnovers and penalties Bradley had, Coach Floyd's not happy about this game. It's always nice to come out with a win. Wins are hard to come by.
6 turnovers now for the Bears.
Yeah. So that just goes to show you how lopsided this could have been. But, you know, give credit to Soddy, too, because they forced those turnovers. So
their one score was that pick 6.
That's right.
We'll take a time out here, come back and name our player of the game and look at the final official stats for the Bears on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1 in 2 minutes.
Have you heard the fall 2025 merchandise arriving at the Town Square? It's true. Larry and his staff excited over the new colors and styles arriving by Peter Millar, Southern Tide, Volunteer Traditions, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, and Southern Mars, just to name a few. Styles in quarter zips, jackets, vests, t-shirts. Stop by and check them out. Outfitting their customers since 1977. The shop that appreciates the customer, offering the personal touch in your clothing selection. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee.
When competition is fierce, sports injuries happen, and Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics is here to help. Saturday sports clinics are available at our Chattanooga and Cleveland offices from August 23rd through November 8th for the treatment of non-emergency orthopedic injuries like sprains, strains, and fractures. Doors open at 9 a.m., no appointment needed to be seen by our highly trained physicians and clinical staff. Saturday sports clinic dates are subject to change. Check sportmed.com for the latest information. That's sportmed.com.
Struggling to find the right nuts and bolts? Stop searching, because Cleveland Fasteners has what you need. Since 1992, we've been Cleveland's go-to source for hard-to-find fasteners, hydraulic hoses, and top-quality tools for maintenance and construction. No minimum orders, same-day delivery, and walk-ins are always welcome. And with our expert team, you get personalized service that big box stores just can't match. Find us on Starview Drive behind Bradley Rentals or call 423-472-5010. Cleveland Fasteners. If we don't have it, you don't need it.
At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there's a way. Our team is here to help every step of the way with personal, business, or private banking. Stop by and visit us at one of our locations in Cleveland or give us a call at 423-559-7660. At First Horizon, we look forward to finding a way.
You're listening to Bradley Central High School Bears football on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3.com. It's time for the Cleveland Fasteners postgame show. Visit them on Starview Drive in Cleveland. And now the Bradley Bears football postgame report.
Back here at Soddy Daisy High School, our score has gone final. The Bears pulled away with a 40-6 win. I know Damon's happy with the win. I know he's going to be extremely unhappy with all the turnovers. 6 turnovers tonight. We've had as many as 10 in the game, so that's nowhere near a record. We've had other cases with 8 on 3 different occasions. And we'll look at the final stats. We're going to have some impressive numbers for the Bears, but
there's one stat that just sticks out the most. That's the turnovers, for sure.
6 of those, yeah. That's not a good thing there. And I know he's going to be happy, like we said, get the win. And let's talk about our player of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's no question in my mind that it goes to Brady Lewis. I had the numbers right here. He had 16 attempts for 109 yards, and that was just in the second half. I mean, he didn't really touch the ball that much in the first half, so shout out to Brady Lewis. And Dale, and of course, that's brought to you by Dale Heating and Air, player of the game, and just call Dales.com. So Brady's going to call Dale's.
Dale's been a long time sponsor. We won't have a post-game interview because here where we're at, it's a long, long way from the field. And we'll not call Coach Floyd up here tonight or our player of the game. And he'll have a player of the game that they will pick on offense and defense. But among the coaches, they'll figure that out over the weekend. And may not do it Sunday since next week is an off week there. But our player of the game and our post-game stats are going to be brought to you by Cleveland Fasteners and Supply for all those nuts and bolts you can't find anywhere else. And if they ain't got it, then you don't need it. On Starview Drive right there in the backyard of Bradley Central High School. Again, the final 46, the Bears win it. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back and look at the final stats when we return on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and 104.1 Mix 104.1. Back in 1 minute.
Sharpen those pencils, pack those snacks, and don't forget that back-to-school smile.
Whoa, did you get braces?
Yep, I went to Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga. They let me pick these colors. It was so easy.
Lucky, I can't wait to get braces.
At Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga, we're here to get those pearly whites picture day ready. Call 423-541-5500 or visit pdoc.com to book your back-to-school appointment today.
The Cleveland Family YMCA offers affordable after-school programming on campus at most Bradley County and Cleveland City elementary schools. The Y After-School program provides a safe, enriching, and fun environment for kids to thrive in beyond the school day. They'll get page-turning homework help and find their playful after-school spot with games, sports, and exercise. For more information, contact the Cleveland Family YMCA today at clevelandtnymca.org.
Back here at Soddy Daisy High School where the Bears win their 6th game of the year, now 6-2 on the season, in a non-region win over the Trojans by a score of 40-6. And we got the official stats from Mr. Tanner Thompson that RC Talent will relay to you.
Absolutely. First down, Soddy Daisy had 3 first downs to Bradley's 27 first downs. Rushing yards, Soddy Daisy was just 19 attempts for 13 yards. Bradley had 40 attempts for 250 yards rushing. Passing yards, net passing yards for the Soddy Daisy Trojans, 8 yards to Bradley's 253. Total plays, Soddy Daisy had 34 plays for 21 yards. And
wow.
Yeah, and I don't mean to giggle in a bad way, but that just goes to show you how dominant that defense is. And Bradley had 70 plays for 503 yards on offense. Kickoff returns, Soddy Daisy was 6 returns for 89 yards. Bradley was 4 for 83. Let's see, penalties. Soddy Daisy, 4 penalties for just 20 yards. This is another one Coach Floyd's not going to like. Bradley had 10 penalties for 95 yards. Time of possession was about even. Soddy Daisy, 28 minutes to Bradley's 26 minutes. Bradley also had 2 sacks for 11 yards loss. Our player of the game was Brady Lewis, who was 16 attempts for 109 yards rushing. Kenyon Phelps had 9 attempts for 54 yards. Passing, Braden Carroll was 16 for 25 for 197. Tucker Cook was 4 for 5 with 56 yards. Receiving yards, this is another one. Reggie Hubbard had 11 catches for 112 yards. He also had a really good game today. And Javon James had that 1 catch for 71 yards for a touchdown. Let's see here if there's anything else. No, again, it was the penalties. Bradley had 6 penalties to Soddy Daisy's 2 or 3 unofficially there for Soddy. But, you know, it's a sloppy game, and 40-6. Again, a lot of people's not going to think it was a sloppy game, but when you have 6 turnovers and you still win by this margin, you know, it goes to show about what could have been, but it wasn't. So Soddy did their part in forcing turnovers. It's just our defense is just it's a black hole. It really is. I mean, when you hold a team to 10 yards offense all game, I mean, that just goes to show you how dominant it is. Now, got a nice week off. They're going to be practicing. We all know what they're going to practice this week. We got to get ready for the big boys going up there in Knoxville.
Take that week off and go to Maryville 2 weeks from tonight, and then we'll wrap it up on a Thursday, the 30th, against Bearden, and that will be on the road as well. Look at some scores on our Ellis Ace Hardware scoreboard. Of course, the score here 40-6. The Bears win that. Some high-scoring games tonight. Let me back up here 1 second. Some games. Volunteer beats Chuggadoke 70-0. Cloudland wins 56-8. Happy Valley wins 65-0. Jefferson County wins 56-14 over Daniel Boone. Pigeon Forge up 46-14. Man, there's some crazy scores. Seymour wins 50-22. It was Jellicoe 69-0 over Unaka. Just crazy scores. Sweetwater Knight wins at Campbell County 34-6, getting a little close to home. Tellico Plains leading in the third period over Harriman 14-8. It is Carnes over Morristown East in the fourth, 45-12. McMinn Central with a shutout tonight over Sequoia. Poor Sequoia hasn't won a game, I don't think, in 4 seasons. 33-0 the final there. Kingston leading Scott County 17-3 in the third. It's Brainerd winning in the third, 20-6 over Chattanooga Central. Ooltewah and East Ham, that game on Mixed TV tonight. Late in the fourth, East Ham up 28-14. Looks like they'll improve to 7-1. And Ooltewah will drop to 1-7. South Pittsburgh 62-0 over Lookout Valley. That's still in the third period. The Pirates defense have scored 4 touchdowns in the first half.
Wow.
Marion County leading unbeaten Grundy County. There you go, 28-14. Marion County at 6-1 leading unbeaten Grundy County, who's 7-0, 28-14. Red Bank over Hickson 20-10. That's in the fourth period, start of the fourth. Signal Mountain all over East Ridge 49-14 in the third period. Whitwell and Sell Creek tied at 12-12. Sell Creek unbeaten at 6-0 under Jason Fitzgerald. Upperman leads York Institute 28-7. That's in the third period. And let's see if we got any scores of interest. I'm looking further over. Nothing really over on the west side we care about a whole lot. In the private schools, it is Enworth over CPA 14-0. MBA over Father Ryan 21-0. That's at third quarter on both those. Notre Dame leads Chattanooga Christian 12-7 in the third quarter play. Nashville Christian leads Tyner Academy 28-12. That's a Central Time Zone game in the second quarter. Brentwood Academy is trailing Briarcrest Christian. Brentwood unbeaten at 6-0. Briarcrest up 17-7 in the third quarter play there. Central Time Zone game. And Rockwood playing Cumberland County. Cumberland County is now, like Howard, they're an independent school, not able to play a full region schedule, so they're losing to Rockwood tonight 28-0. They have won a couple of games this year, though. So there's a look at your Ellis Ace Hardware scored again. The Bears win 40-6 the final here. An easy win, a comfortable win, but an ugly win that they'll pay the price for it in practice next week.
Yeah, they might get one day off on Monday, but you want to talk about it's going to be a tough week, right? Coach Floyd likes, on those weeks off, he likes to have tough practices. And because that following week, you kind of want to take it easy on your players, kind of get their bodies healthy, ready for a big matchup against Maryville. So I look for the Bradley Bears to get after it next week on their week off. We're back in school. The routine should be the same. It's always a little difficult during fall break because, you got, unfortunately, you'll have some players kind of doing different things. And it's just hard to get a rhythm whenever you're kind of out of sync with fall break.
So that's going to wrap things up here. We appreciate Ephraim Kyle back in the studio tonight, making things happen, pushing all the right buttons. And like to thank Papa John's for providing pizza for him. And I'm sure there'll be none left when we get there, but that's okay, Ephraim. If there's any left, take it home with you and enjoy the weekend. Now, we will take the week off next Friday. RC and I may be in a football game somewhere. Tomorrow morning, though, at Bradley Central, we have the Youth League playing beginning at 9 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock games. And that's part of the Youth League under direction of Sterling Collins. It's always a lot of fun. There'll be a big crowd there for that. I promise you that.
And we've got good football teams. Pretty much every one of our football teams is on top of their little bracket, and they're building them right down there, and hopefully we can get ready for the playoffs.
And that's what we're looking at. That's the final regular season game, trying to say. I'm getting tired here, too. The final regular season game for those teams tomorrow night from Bradley before they hit the playoffs. Until next time, for RC Talent, for Ephraim Kyle, this is Gary Olmey saying so.